Pera, my friend. You already know this is Punch Run Boxing, aka Mr. Moo. Sean, you already know, man. I'm still not sleeping. We gotta be talking about this all day long. Since there's no boxing, then I'm gonna be talking about boxing all day long. Yeah. Let me put this up. Mark my words. Mark my words. That was good, boxing champ. What's good, my brother? You the man, friends. You are the man. You are the man. Let me get this thing. What the hell's going on here? Like I said in my last live show earlier today, I said that Teofimo Lopez, mark my words. Well, don't say mark my words. Because it might be wrong. You know how the PBC, not PBC, but the WBC, you know the way they be acting. But I said that this bout is gonna turn to be. You're getting a little slower, bro. Nah, man, that's probably the angle. That they're gonna make this be an undisputed bout. Yep. They're gonna make this an undisputed bout, y'all. You know why? Because they can't afford not to be. Why do I say that? Look, can you imagine? Just think about it. Think about it, y'all. Can you imagine Teofimo Lopez beating Lomachenko and the WBC wouldn't want Teofimo Lopez to represent them? Mark my words, this will be an undisputed bout. Bob Arum's going to see to that. WBC is going to see to that. You're going to see some people going to get mad. Maybe Eddie Hearn will get mad. Maybe. But they have to do what they got to do. I can't imagine Teofimo losing to Lomachenko. I'm not going to say I can't imagine, though, but I could imagine, but I just can't see. I can't see Lomachenko stopping Teofimo Lopez. It won't be a surprise if Lomachenko wins, but I just got Teofimo Lopez beating his behind. That's all. And I'm going to stand by my word. Was good, third. Was good, my brother. Man, I'm still hungry. And the closer we're going to get to this fight, the more we're going to be breaking it down. Because I do believe the power is a factor. Teofimo Lopez, power is a factor. Teofimo Lopez, I'm not even going to say the weight, because remember, he's with the IBF, so he can't rehydrate more than 10 pounds. So it's not like he's going to get all this type of advantage, like people saying, like, oh, Teofimo Lopez is big and he can't go more than 10 pounds in rehydration clause, the IBF. I just do not think that the so-called Matrix is invincible. I don't think he's invincible. He's been tagged. He's been hit. Pedraza has hit him. Linares has dropped him. Salido has hit him. And even though that he beat Gary Russell Jr. Has good spots in those fights. People's gonna tell me that Teofimo Lopez is not gonna touch him. Do we believe that? Y'all don't think that Teofimo Lopez is gonna touch him? People out there? Come on, man. It's either you think that Lomachenko is real good and Teofimo Lopez is horrible. If you think that Lomachenko is gonna be touched up by these other fighters, and people don't think that Teofimo Lopez is gonna do a number on Lomachenko. Teofimo Lopez has power, but what if Loma goes Mayweather style on him? Well, it is the Mayweather style. Where's how Teofimo Lopez? I mean, Lomachenko's gonna go that route, and that's what I'm saying. Teofimo Lopez still got footwork. He's still fast. He's still quick. He's not flat-footed like that. For you, what undisputed bout? Bout is exciting to watch from flyweight to heavyweight. It's exciting to watch. Hit and not get hit. I just don't see it. I don't see that implementing on Teofimo Lopez because Teofimo Lopez also has a great amateur background. Teofimo Lopez got footwork, got speed, got quickness, got power. It's not like Teofimo Lopez is just a brawler. Teofimo Lopez could mix it up. Maybe Teofimo Lopez is gonna make the adjustment that people think that they don't. Oh, they haven't. Like I said in my live show the other day, Teofimo Lopez got another gear. Teofimo Lopez is just showing us 60% of his arsenal. I'm telling you, he is gonna show out. They thought that the last fight was gonna be his hardest test, and look what he did. Because just like you want to face the hardest opposition, you go into the training camp and you go out there and do your best. And his training camp is going to be dead serious. Dead serious. No wifey, no nothing. That's fact. They don't know, but they will find out. You're damn right, official. They're going to find out that night. They're going to find out that night with Teofimo Lopez. I'm telling you. I'm not saying that Vasyl Lomachenko is not going to be successful in spots, though. Because then that's taken away. Then I'm be sounding like, oh, man, Lomachenko is not a legit technician. He is. Yo, what's good, Raider? How would this be undisputed? Well, my fault. I didn't even answer the question. My boy just asked me about who's the best undisputed bout. I think this is the best undisputed bout for me. I mean, of course, we can see the heavyweight division, and we want to see Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury. That's a big undisputed bout for the sport of boxing. It's needed in the heavyweight division. But also, this undisputed in the lightweight division is going to be very, very, very big. And the WBC cannot afford to just. If Teofimo Lopez win, like I said at the beginning of the show, if Teofimo Lopez win, you think the WBC is just going to be like, okay, that's it. We don't got a franchise champion. We don't got a main champion. You think they're just going to be happy with the Devin Haney that haven't been proven? You think that a guy that's going to beat Vasyl Lomachenko, y'all know if he beats Vasyl Lomachenko, he's going to be ranked pound for pound, probably top 3. If he beats Vasyl Lomachenko. Think about it. If he beats Vasyl Lomachenko, he'd probably be pound for pound, top 3, top 4. You think the WBC is not going to want no part of that man representing them as the champion? The WBC, just like they be doing, these decisions that comes off the spurt, spontaneous decisions, they got to make this an undisputed bout. They have to do what I said earlier. They have to make that franchise belt be like the WBA super belt. Meaning you have your leeway. You don't have to have no mandatories, but you are capable of losing that belt. And if it's so, then the other belt federation is going to respect it. If so, if the other federation acknowledge the franchise belt, then it will become an undisputed. This is going to be one of the biggest fight in the sport of boxing because it's an potential undisputed battle. The WBC has to make this move. I just don't see them passing on Teofimo Lopez as representing them as champion if he beats Lomachenko. Because we all know we're entering a new era and entering a new reign. Think about it, y'all. Think about it. The WBC is the type that they want to put a belt on you, and you might not even be ranked in the WBC. You saw what they tried to do, when would be no need to do that. He took that belt like, nah, what is this? What is this? Because they always want to be in the mix. They always want to be in the mix. Think about this. Salute, my brother. Think about this, y'all. I'm not saying it because it's, yo, what's good, Derek? I don't listen to old man that try to act, yeah. Nah, friends, I'm telling you. Nah, he gotta talk. He gotta talk. And remember, also, you gotta understand, dude is just pops. It's like me. Yeah, my son is out there. I'm worse than LeVar Bell. I'm talking. My son is the best. He's better than MJ. He's better than Shaq. He's better than everybody. Because that's your son. That's your pride. That's your pride and joy. That's your life. You understand what I'm saying? And it's true what Angel Garcia said one time. Like other trainers, they get paid to train. He said I could do this for free. When I'm training and my son is in there, I'm in there. That's my son. So that's why I did a video about the passion between father and son when it comes to the sport of boxing. That's your son out there. Can you imagine? Every time your son gets hurt, you hurt. You know what I'm saying? You fight for your kid. And that's why I love these guys. They may be calling them crazy. They may call senior crazy. But, bro, there's a lot of kids. There's a lot of people out there. They don't got no father to even look at them accomplish good things in life. They're not even in their life. Thank you for fathers like that, man, because they setting the tone. They setting the tone. I like it. I salute them. Yo, what's good? NYC Boxing was good, my brother. I thought it was undisputed for Loma, but not for Teofimo. If Teofimo gets past Loma, he has to fight Devin. I believe that's how it's going to go down. I don't think so, bro, because remember, this is top rank. This is top rank. They just ain't going to he's going to have the A side all day. Remember, Devin Haney, he's getting a voluntary bout. Think about this. Devin Haney is getting a voluntary bout. Let's say Lomachenko, Teofimo Lopez happens. Teofimo Lopez wins. He becomes the 3-belt holder. Devin Haney is going to have to find his mandatory. He's going to fight the winner of Javier Fortuna versus Luke Campbell. So even right away, the fight is not going to happen. The Devin Haney, let's say, is not going to happen with the winner of Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez. It's not going to happen. What's good? IBT was good, my brother. Black and Brown was good, bro. Was good. Man, my computer went out on that last live show, man. It was going to get lit. Punso, what you think? Mauricio Suleiman going to tell Devin Haney, yo, sorry, Devin, give me the belt back. He should. He should, but he's not going to do that. You know what he's going to do? He's going to let Devin Haney stay with the belt. What's good, Kev? He's going to let Devin Haney stay with the belt. And the best thing that the WBC should do is actually put the franchise title and make it like the WBA super title. Right there, yes, Devin Haney, you can stay with the regular title. But you know what? This is going to be the franchise is going to be what the super title is for the WBA. Devin Haney can't complain because he's been given the belt. So he got nothing to complain. He got no say-so. Remember, he had to ask permission to get his belt back. So he didn't ask permission to get his belt back. They took it away. They gave it back. They could do whatever they want to do with that belt because you know what? It is not earned. If he would have earned it that way, the WBC wouldn't be playing games with Devin Haney. They play games with Devin Haney, and they played with that recess when he was injured because that's Devin Haney and he did not earn it. So they could play around with that belt. Because I'm telling you like this, when Earl Spence got flipped over with that car and almost died, and he had Earl surgery, did they have Earl Spence on recess? Because technically, Earl Spence is not clear to fight yet. Earl Spence is not cleared to fight yet. So why didn't the WBC put Earl Spence in recess? That's because they could do whatever they want to do with Devin Haney. I always go back with the Devin Haney. Get the hell away from the WBC. But whatever. He's the champion. But I'm gonna tell you like this: come fight night, the WBC cannot afford not to put that fight on Undisputed. NYC Boxing. That's what I'm talking about. It makes sense. Think about it, y'all. That if the WBC is getting criticized, critique to the ass, bro. Man, they getting criticized so much. If Mauricio Sudamon, the WBC, wants the critique to relax, they got to make this move. They got to turn that franchise like the WBA super title. Make this an undisputed bout, and the world of boxing will not critique the WBC. All you have to do is the franchise with the belt, with the franchise belt, is that you could lose the franchise belt. That's it. Good looking out, H Money. Yo, you was getting it in, bro. Yo, bro, I'm gonna throw you a bucket of holy water, bro. Yo, you was going so hard that I had to put headphones on so my kids wouldn't listen to all the curses you was going in, bro. I had to put headphones on, bro. Just make the WBC Super Champion belt punch. Exactly. They're going to have to do it. Trust me, watch. I'm not going to say trust me, but this is something you know how I break things down. I always say I break things down unlogically, unbiasedly, logically, and objectively. This is the logical move for the WBC to make. The fact they gave him the email should be illegal. It sounds fishy and wrong in every sense. True. But we know we feel like that. But you know what? Devin Haney got a belt. He could keep the regular belt. But the franchise belt will have to turn into the WBA super title. And a lot of people won't complain. Of course, a lot of people are still gonna be complaining because it's just another belt. And in the sport of boxing, we're getting tired of just seeing more belts and more belts. We need to get rid of the belts. But the WBC made this mistake, and now they got to rewrite the wrong. They got to right the wrong, bro. Rewrite the wrong. Push, you have to remember the franchise isn't even assigned to a singular weight class. Hey, they got to make it happen. They got to make this legit. They got to make this legit. If you could lose it and the other belt federation sees this, see the belt like it's official, we're going to see an undisputed bout. I'm telling you, the WBC is just not going to stand back. Like I said, do you think that the WBC, I'm going to pose the question again. Do you think that the WBC is going to go to that fight? Teofimo Lopez, let's say, beats Lomachenko, and then that's it. You think that the WBC is not going to don't want to be part of Teofimo Lopez beating a guy that's regarded top 3 pound-for-pound dude in the sport of boxing? You don't think they're going to want a part of Teofimo Lopez to represent them as a WBC champion? Think about it, y'all. You know how the WBC works. In Spanish, ellos son un lambón. Lambón. Lambón, lambón, lambón. They will throw you like I said earlier, they will throw you a belt. And you ain't even ranked with the WBC. They will throw you a t-shirt. They just want to be around whoever's the winner. You remember when I told you, like I said, you remember when they gave that belt to Inoue? You saw what Inoue did when they tried to give him that fake belt. He just pushed that, man, I'm not even going to carry this. Inoue was smart. Don't give me no belt. I don't even know what the hell y'all giving me. He gave that belt. He wouldn't even throw a pitch with that belt. The WBC always wants to be around the champions. And you're telling me that they don't want to be a part of Teofimo Lopez if he beats Lomachenko? Think about it, y'all. Think about it. If we know our boxing and we hardcore boxing fans, you know and I know the WBC is going to be they're going to have to do something fight night. They're going to have to legitimize that franchise belt. They're going to have to. They're going to have to. And Bob Arum will probably see to that. Mauricio told Gina if they win, he would be handed a WBC belt. Yeah. I know, third. I'm telling you. Diamond belt, a.k.a. big fight with the WBC is not involved. Nah. There's not going to be no diamond belt. It's going to be an official belt. Watch. Watch. I'm telling y'all. Watch. It's gonna be a lot of things going on behind the scenes. It's gonna be the WBC is gonna be fighting. Bob Arum is gonna make sure that there's gonna be an undisputed bout. Watch. Mauricio is gonna be there at the fight, but I think if Timo beats Loma, the WBC will probably give Teo a decorative belt. I think it's going to be an official belt because Teofimo Lopez is not going to rock any WBC belt if it's not official. He's not going to rock it. He's not going to wear the WBC shirt. I'm telling you. Remember, if Teofimo Lopez wins, that's going to be a 3-belt holder, bro. And trust me, the Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez fight is not going to happen because right now the WBC is giving this man a voluntary bout. A voluntary bout to get his stuff to whatever the injury. That's why from the beginning, I know that Devin Haney's not going to fight no top 10 fighter. He's going to get a little tune-up fight. You're going to see. After that, he's going to fight the Luke Campbell, the winner of Luke Campbell and Fortuna. I'm sick of the WBC. I'm sick of them too. But we the fans, we got to give them an ultimatum. We got to tell them what they need to do. I'm not playing favorite here. I have no horse in the race. I just want to see a fighter. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I somehow have a glimpse into the future. However, the level of competition Lopez has fought and Loma are two totally different things. Of course, they're two totally different things. But we got to see the fight. And sometimes I've seen fight with the other guy got a great resume. He still lose. Because styles make fights. Styles make fights. And if we want to go to looking into the if we want to go and look into Lomachenko's record to justify why others may feel that Teofimo Lopez is going to win that fight, let's look at his performances. Lomachenko is called the Matrix, but Lomachenko has been touched. He's been dropped. There was a blueprint in dropping Lomachenko. There's a blueprint in beating Lomachenko. There's a blueprint in winning rounds. He's not fighting there with a flat-footed fighter. He's not going to be in there with a flat-footed fighter. He's going to be in there with the guy that probably has the best punching power he's ever shared the ring with. He's not going to be in there with a fighter that's slow either. He's not going to be in there with a guy that doesn't have a prestige amateur record as well, that spars the like of Sean Porter, that spars the like of Ugas. He's a bigger fighter as well. Let's take a lot of things into consideration. And he's fighting a younger fighter. And Lomachenko is going to fight when he has a year off. There's a lot of things that we could say about Lomachenko, but there's a lot of things that we could also say about Teofimo Lopez. And we just got to look at the matchup. We got to look at the matchup. Lomachenko is not invincible. He is not invincible. Unfortunately, my boy Taylor was never there after the fight. True, if you getting dropped in the sparring, imagine if Lopez fought him for real. Teofimo Lopez have shown win WBC Super Belt. Exactly, man. We got to see that. I think that's what's going. That's what we have to see, y'all. And you know what it is, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna tell you like this: if you have a Twitter account, if you have an Instagram, go and post your thoughts. They listen. Trust me. They might not answer you. They might not answer us when we're talking. But I'm gonna tell you like this: they are listening and they're reading. I remember I was chopping it up with a dude with the WBC. Whoever was running the WBC Instagram, I was chopping it up when we was talking about the lady boy that beat what's her name? Crew de Journe. The one that looked like a tranny. And I was going back and forth with the WBC. So they listen. We hardcore boxing fans has to put the pressure on the WBC, and trust me, they will listen. But we got to pull the pressure, because in the end of the day, it's our community, it's our hardcore boxing fan channels. Whether we're small, the big ones, we are the one that keep boxing moving. Because right now, the casuals ain't looking at boxing right now. We are the one that's moving boxing right now. We are the one. The hardcore boxing fans are the one that's keeping boxing alive at this moment. Because right now, nobody gives a damn about boxing but us. They know it. Yeah, the lady boy, what's her name? Jimenez. Loma said Lopez's plan is to try and bully him to only make his. Yo, I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be a hard fight. It's gonna be a hard fight for both of them. It's gonna be a hard fight for both of them. And I'm not saying, I'm also not saying that Teofimo Lopez is a defensive wizard. He's still growing as a fighter. He's still growing, but he's a very disciplined fighter. These young fighters that's coming up, they're born to do this. That's why their skills is highly elite at the age that they're at right now. Alejandro. His name is Alejandro Jimenez. Okay. Oh, man. Didn't throw. In the entire Pedraza fight, Loma didn't throw a hook and dropped him twice. And that was and Lomachenko looked like a raccoon after that fight too. He looked like a raccoon. He was getting touched up. If Pedraza was touching him, imagine Teofimo Lopez touching him. And Pedraza got pillow hands too. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I know that Teofimo Lopez is going to be he's going to be the underdog. He's going to be the underdog, of course. But that's what builds greatness. This is what it is. I say to my channel, I say to in my videos, I always say what defines greatness. What defines greatness is when you exceed your expectations, when you beat the odds, when you do things that the majority of the people think that you can't do. If Teofimo Lopez if people believe that Teofimo Lopez is just going to beat him and he was the favorite, he was going to get all that props. He's going to get the major props because he's going to do something that most of the people think he's not going to do, and that's beat Lomachenko. And if he does, and he outboxes the boxer, or if he knocks him out, the WBC be knocking on this. The WBC is going to be having the belt. The new undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Mark my words. Whoever wins that fight, you're going to hear the announcer say, and new undisputed lightweight champion of the world. You're going to remember me, y'all. And if not, y'all tell me, pun. You tell me, yo, Moonshine, you don't know shit. I'm good with that too. But all I'm saying, the announcer is going to announce that. Watch. Watch. Black tag team, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia versus Teofimo Rowley. That's a good one. We're going to be talking about Rowley too. Because Rowley's going to be in the mix. Very, very soon, Rowley's going to be in the mix too. Gary Russell Jr.'s brother, the other Gary Russell Jr., you know, it's like 15 Gary Russell Jr.'s or Gary Russell. But he's on the come up too. Speed and power. Man, Chris, man, I can't wait for the fight too, man. I can't wait. It's just 2 fights that me. I'm just like, I gotta see the fight, man. Gotta see the fight. It's 2 fights that I gotta see the Inoue versus Casimero, and I have to see Teofimo Lopez versus Vasyl Lomachenko. Those are the 2 fights. Yo, to be honest, the biggest fight to me is not even Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder come 2020, late 2020. I want to see Casimero versus Inoue, and I want to see Teofimo Lopez versus Vasyl Lomachenko. Those are my biggest fights. And you know what other fight that was going to be a good fight, that was going to be a war? And I'm like, damn, man, we missed that fight because of coronavirus too. Maurice Hooker versus Regis Prograis was going to be a great fight too. That was going to be a war. I actually projected that fight to be fight of the year. No belts, just strictly top dudes fighting one another, and they was going to go to war. I felt that. Man, that's going to be a great fight, man. You know, yo, last year, it was the year of the zone. This year, it could have been the year of ESPN, no lie. And I've critiqued ESPN for abandoning boxing for the past decade. Max Kellerman got the #1 show with Stephen A. Smith, First Take. He abandoned boxing in that show. He never wanted to talk about boxing. I don't know. For me this year, the lineup was good. Well, we was going to have, look, think about it. We was going to have, Inoue Casimero, ESPN. They already had Wilder versus Fury. That was the biggest fight of the year, we could say already. We're gonna see the trilogy. We're gonna see Teofimo Lopez and Lomachenko. Shakur Stevenson was gonna fight. Shakur Stevenson and Michael Conlan was gonna fight in March before all this thing went down. March was going to be a good month too. He was going to get Shakur Stevenson. We was going to get Michael Conlon for St. Patrick's Day, and then in the last week we was going to get Virgil Ortiz versus Samuel Vargas. That's a great step up fight for Virgil Ortiz. I don't know when he's going to get back in the ring. I don't know why the contact though. Fight ain't happening. Loma too picky. Yeah, it's gonna happen, bro. The fight is gonna happen. The fight is gonna happen, Lord Dios. It's gonna happen. Come on, let's have some confidence, baby. Let's have some confidence, y'all. Adrien Broner said he's staying retired. What you think about Adrien Broner? This is what I'm going to say about Adrien Broner, because for real, I don't even think it's going to be that long that I'm going to be wasting a lot of time talking about Adrien Broner. I think this is what it is with Adrien Broner. Adrien Broner got to realize now that people do not take his in-ring performance serious anymore. That the only reason that people will probably make a fight with Adrien Broner is because he knows how to promote a fight. That's it. At this point, it's because he knows how to talk and promote a fight. But right now, that's not even good enough for Showtime no more. It's not good enough for them to go and pay him all that type of money. It's not. And I think he's mad. He's mad. And again, like I was saying earlier today, a lot of people talk about Adrien Broner like if he's some type of bum or things like that. Nah, he's a 4th division world titleist. Adrien Broner, his losses came in the hands of good prime fighters. Good prime fighters. Gatekeeper, yes. And I have to say this, like I said in my last show. We have to keep it consistent when we are talking about all boxers. We got to keep it consistent. If we give Manny Pacquiao props for going from little weight divisions and moving up and fighting guys bigger than him and beating guys bigger than him, we also got to give props to guys like Broner that actually does, that he is a little dude. He's actually a real 130-pounder, and his loss came in the hands of welterweights like Marcos Maidana, Sean Porter. And he dropped Sean Porter in the 12th round. Mikey Garcia, not so big, but it's bigger than Adrien Broner. Manny Pacquiao. I believe all those fights was respectable. Respectable losses, because it's not how you win, it's how you lose. And Adrien Broner ain't lose bad. It's not like he lost, not on his feet. But now he's doing what PBC fighters and people that deal with Al Heyman usually do. Outprice themselves. Who's even calling out real Adrien Broner so they could really fight? Devin Haney called out Adrien Broner, but was it serious? Nah. They got the best fighters, let me see, but they're not really. Are they fighting one another? Is the zone fighters fighting one another? Why Andrade is not fighting Triple G? The zone and both of them deal with Matchroom. Why isn't Jaime Munguia fighting Demetrius Andrade? That's the zone. That's a good fight in 160 pounds. You think any fighter can make Floyd type of money for one time like he did? In the future, I think so. In the future. But all the elements got to stay in place. All the elements got to stay in place. And remember also that they might be a fight. They might be fighters that's going to make that type of money, but they're not going to be boisterous about it and tell you the numbers that they're making. There are fighters that's making good money and getting money under the table. So when you see a purse like, oh, this guy's going to get 2 million. He's not getting 2 million. He's getting way more than 2 million. Just like you can see a purse and say, Daniel Garcia is getting 2.1 million for this fight. He's getting way more than that. There's no way that these dudes got these properties and stuff like that and just getting $2 million. These dudes are getting the bag. They're just not going to tell us. But I'm going to tell you like this. If we all seen their tax papers, you'll be surprised. These dudes is making a lot of money. Inoue is on top rank now. Yep. He's not with the zone no more. King. Can you give me water? Okay. Matter of fact, juice, orange juice. Chew, do you think boxers make money now than UFC fighters do? Boxers always make more money than UFC fighters. They always make more money than UFC fighters. I think the only people that get more money in boxing, and I'm saying when we're talking about the UFC and boxing, I think women UFC fighters get more money than the top UFC fighters, and women get more money than the top women boxers. That's one thing I know. That's why you see the girls in boxing going to MMA. In boxing, they don't get paid nothing. The women don't get paid nothing in boxing. But because women are really not exciting in the sport of boxing, you got to have your knockout order. That's why my favorite boxer, my favorite female boxer is Amanda Serrano. Amanda Serrano. And all these promoters got to stop lying too. You love her, Dragon. You love her, man. Amanda, man. Yo, she is a hottie, yo. Man. Mommy she's like Jennifer Lopez. Fight. That's gonna be a good fight too, man. Matter of fact, that's one of the fights. That's probably my top 3 fights too that I want to see. What about Spence and Garcia? It's actually set. You know what it is? They said it's actually set, but I still got a crush on. Yeah, man, she's pretty too. You know what it is? That everybody's saying they're gonna be back on September. They said Errol Spence is gonna be fighting Dennis Garcia in September. They said Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez September. They say Anthony Joshua September. They say Casimero September. You know, everybody fighting in December. Canelo Alvarez, Billy Joe Saunders September. Everybody fighting in September. You can't believe these promoters, man. You can't believe that it comes out of these people. Everybody gonna be fighting in September. Everybody gonna be fighting on Mexican Independence Day. I don't even understand. They say they're supposed to be fighting. What about Claressa Shields? Nah. Claressa Shields got all the skill in the world, but I just don't. That's not my top female yet. I don't put her on top of Amanda Serrano. Amanda Serrano is 7th division world champion. She is the Manny Pacquiao of women boxing. And Amanda Serrano is actually the only knockout artist in the sport of boxing. The only knockout artist in women boxing. She should be getting more money. She should be getting more recognition than anybody, in my opinion. Because if anything, if there's anything that's missing in women boxing, is knockouts. Is the reason why people rather see women UFC fight, because they're gonna be going down. You saw Joanna and the Asian chick. That was probably one of the best fights in UFC history. Thoughts on Katie Taylor? I'm telling you, that's the best, one of the best fights. I got Katie Taylor. I got Katie Taylor, number 2. Yes, Claressa Shields, she got all the belts. She done a lot in the Olympics, but you know what? 9 wins, 2 knockouts, just don't do it for me. You got to be more special. And how she talks, she should be getting knockouts. I think Amanda Serrano is too small. I think it's too small for Layla Ali though. Guido. Katie Taylor is dope. She be lost to person, but she wants to run it back regardless of the person retiring. And the thing is also that makes this fight even extreme and better is that Katie Taylor beat Amanda Serrano's sister. So you know Amanda Serrano got to come right back for the name. You be my sister, right? You be my sister. I ain't gonna be fighting me, the little sister. They gotta do it for the family. Can you imagine Katie Taylor beats both sisters? Like, I beat both of them bitches. Nah, I ain't gonna rock like that. Amanda Serrano, man, and I think that they got Katie Taylor as the favorite to win too. They got Katie Taylor, I think, the favorite. And I don't even think that also they should be fighting behind no Dillian White and Povetkin. No. They gotta be a main event. See, maybe things happen for a reason. Maybe they get their own main event. Anna Will versus Ali should have happened. Yeah, it could have been great. Could have been probably the best matchup in women boxing history, but it didn't. Bud Crawford versus Kell Brook. I got Bud Crawford. Now, you tell me a Kell Brook. Now, you tell me a Kell Brook at 154, which I think that Kell Brook should just stay in 154. If you couldn't make the weight back in the days, you're not going to be making the weight now. It's going to be harder. You older. Damn, Kell Brook made, man. I think that's a career-changing decision when he went to fight Triple G. He wanted that quick buck. He wanted that instant gratification. Then he fought Errol Spence. Yo, talk to me, brother. What's good, Junior? OG. It's the OG. I got you right now. Hold on. Send the link up. I sent the link right now. I put the link up there. Blow it up, bro. OG, blow it up.
Yo, what the dealie, y'all?
Yo, let's go, G.
You already know, man. Oh, they're gonna hate me for this one, bro.
Yeah,
they're gonna hate me. They're gonna hate me. They're gonna hate me. You think they're ready? I don't think they're ready for this one.
They're not ready.
I don't think they're ready for this one.
They're not ready. What's new?
You know, every day that I wake up, bro, I pinch myself. I can't believe in the position that I'm in right now. I pinch myself. I got the best fighter on the planet. I called Mauricio Sulaiman. I told him, listen, Mauricio, I need to speak with you because I need to get this thing straightened out about the WBC and the franchise and what's going to happen when my son knocks the shit out of fucking Lomachenko. So Mauricio came. Yeah, Mauricio came, called me up. He told me, he assured me that if that night my son knocks out Lomachenko, they'll give us the diamond belt and then we could request the WBC franchise belt and it will be given to us. So it's just a process. So that night my son will unify. He will be the first ever since Pernell Whitaker won. Yeah, Pernell Whitaker won unified it with three of them, and because the WBO didn't exist back then. But now we'll be the first ones to unify 4 belts in one night, which is freaking crazy. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I got even better news for the haters out there. You know, you haters.
Tell them.
All you haters. Lomachenko's coming, baby.
Oh, yeah.
He's coming.
He's coming in the banana boat?
Yes. Nah, there's no ban on Ukraine, baby. So he'll be here next week. He starts training up in California. So the fight is going to be made in September, you fucking haters.
There you go.
All you haters. So the fight is going to be made. The fight is going to be made. And I'm so happy, bro. You don't even know, man. It's like, you know, God blesses those people that freaking talk the truth. There's nothing. There's no line in my mouth. There's no line in my son's mouth because I taught my son he was a little boy. Lying is not going to get you nowhere, brother. It's just going to get you as far as you can. When you face reality in boxing, you cannot lie because at the end of the day, you go in there with one person that's going to knock you the hell out. You know, you could just exist as much as you can. So when anything that me and my son say and we talk is reality, is the real deal. We never lie. We don't have to lie. We prove it in the ring.
Oh man! So when y'all start training, or you're going to do mini camp, or y'all just going straight to?
Well, my son has been already training for about a month and a half, so he's in shape. He's at maybe 152, 153 right now. Okay. All I got to do is do the final touches, which will probably take us about 8 weeks. You know, to do that. We got plenty of time, man. You know, we fighting in September, so we got plenty of time. You know, I'm leaving to go see him and be with him on June 4th, and I'm staying with him throughout the whole camp.
Yeah. So y'all training on the West Coast?
Well, I don't know because Bob wants us to come down here. You know, he wants us to train over here in the facilities of Top Rank because you know they're gonna take care of that situation where we don't have to worry about getting infected or anything like that because they're gonna clean up the place. Okay. You know, and make sure that none of the fighters, you know, only the people that are supposed to be in the gym are going in. Everybody's gonna get tested. So, you know, I think it's the best thing for us. The best option we have is to train here in Vegas. The fight is probably going to be here in Vegas as well.
Okay. So what I was going to ask you, so what about the Damn, I was gonna ask you about the. Damn.
Well, the WBC.
Nah, the WBC you already said. The WBC you already said. Because I was saying in my mind, like, yo, the WBC, if your son wins, he just can't come empty-handed from the WBC.
Bro, let me tell you something. I told Vasyl Suleiman, because a lot of people out there are saying that the WBC franchise is not transferable.
Yeah,
that's all BS, man. Like Vasyl Suleiman told me, he says, "Do you think I want a freaking loser as a WBC franchise?"
Exactly.
No, that damages the reputation of the company.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how you gonna be WBC franchise champion when you just got knocked the hell out?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So Vasyl told me there's a process to it, but you're still gonna get it. So Bob is gonna request it, and we're gonna get it.
Yeah.
We're gonna make history, and everybody can eat that. As what they want to freaking make it seem like. We're fighting the guy. We're fighting the guy that beat the guy to get to where he's at. That's how you win championship fights. You understand? We fighting the man that got the 3 belts. That's why we went to the IBF, because we knew we had a better chance of fighting Lomachenko, because we knew once we got that belt, he had to fight us.
Exactly.
Because if he didn't fight us, Ukraine would have freaking just close the freaking doors on this guy. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So now he's stuck in a situation where now he's got to man up and go in the ring with my son.
Ooh. It's gonna be fans or no fans? Because that was a dilemma. Because Teofimo Lopez was saying, your son was saying that at first he didn't want to fight without no fans, and then he's like, he don't give a damn. He'll fight without the fans. So what is gonna happen?
We can fight in my backyard, bro. I don't give a damn about that. Shit. I told my son, listen, man, once you beat this dude, bro, we could sit back and wait. This coronavirus could last a whole year. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? We need that. We need that position. God was going to give it to us. God stopped us for a second, maybe because of some situations, but I knew God was going to give it to us, bro. There was no way that God took us this far and was going to stop.
No, you said it 2 years ago.
Yeah, I told you. But I told you that something's going to happen, but my son is going to fight Loma. Something's going to happen, but my son is going to fight Loma. Because that's the only fight that we want. We don't want nothing else. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, we move up to the 140 and unify that weight division too.
Ramirez.
My son could win 8 titles in 2 fights. Do you believe that fucking shit? It's crazy.
That's crazy.
It's never been done, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? And listen to me. At the end of the day, my son is gonna be the cash cow of boxing. We're gonna take that title away from Canelo. I'm telling you, we're gonna take it away from Canelo. Because people want to see excitement. People want to see great fights. We're not choosing or picking. We're fighting whoever's on top. You know what I'm saying? After this fight, we're fighting only world champions. No email champions, though. No email champions.
So no Devin Haney.
No. I'm not going that route, bro. You got to earn your spot, baby. You got to earn your spot to fight with the champ.
Oh, so you don't even consider Devin Haney as a champion?
Come on, man. You said it yourself. Look at the record, man. Come on. This guy fought a number 43 guy his last fight and looked like shit. Come on. Man. Who these people lying to, bro? These fanatics. I mean, these fanboys. Like you said, facts hurt, bro.
Yeah, facts hurt. Facts don't give a damn about no feelings.
They don't give a fuck. They don't give a damn about no feelings. You're right, bro, because it's facts. You know what I'm saying? And no matter what, man, everybody that's a Devin Haney fan is we're gonna beat Lomachenko. We could beat King Kong and they still win bouts for us.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, boxing is boxing. Everybody gotta love the sport. Got to be faithful to the sport. This is not about race. I told everybody it's not about race. Everybody's the same.
You know, I get backlash for saying that we're one race, and the beautiful thing about us is just the different cultures. Yo, they be like, oh man, oh, it's black, white. I hate that race-based stuff.
Yes, because the thing is that we are human, you know, and we're here to be better than everybody else. I mean, that's what the sport's about. You know what I'm saying? In basketball, football, it's everywhere, bro. Everybody strives to be the best, and people hate me for that. You understand? But at least we don't lie. We fight the guys that we want to fight. I've been pushing for this fight for the longest. It's about to happen. You know, I was a little bit concerned about the ban they had, you know, with the flights coming in and stuff. But that was straightened out with me today. Lomachenko got the okay to fly. So the fight, that's why Bob was talking about September. And now I know why Bob was talking about September. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really happy, bro. I'm really happy. Everything's going the right path with us. All I ask God is for health, because without health, we can't do nothing. Without him, we can't be nobody.
Amen. Amen, my
you
bro.
know?
Yo, so Teofimo Lopez is ready. Been ready. Y'all don't even need a game.
You know, I like you a lot because you talk facts and you talk reality. You know what I'm saying? You're not with somebody and you're not with, you just talk reality. You know, that's why I wanted to give the news out to you. So, you know, so you could tell everybody what's going on. And bro, it's sooner or later it's gonna come out on ESPN. Everybody's gonna know about it, but you found out about it first.
Thanks, my brother. Thanks, man. OG. That's it.
There you go.
OG.
Moonshine, baby. Let's go.
The family's doing good. Say hi to the family and all that. To the wife. And yo, God bless you, my brother.
You got it, bro. They hate, bro. They scared.
They're scared.
They're all scared, bro. At the end of the day, they're all scared. You know what I'm saying?
Also, so 140. Ramirez and your son.
Oh, forget about it. Easy work, baby.
Easy work.
The other thing is that we gotta close this chapter first. You know what I'm saying? And then we get to that one.
Yeah.
We gotta close this chapter first. You know, so big things are coming for the champ. And I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be exciting, and we're gonna make it look so easy, bro. You know, I'm gonna come back to your channel one day, and you're gonna tell me, "Damn, Junior, man, you said it, bro. You said it. That shit looks so easy."
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, everybody thought that Richard Comey was going to be his hardest task, and it
come on, bro. And I told everybody thought I was crazy. Everybody was like, "Yo, you're pushing your son too fast, bro. You crazy, bro." And then they always, you know what I hate the most, bro? They always gotta compare some freaking fights, like with what you're doing with your with you know, we're different, bro. We're not you know, like when Vargas fought Trinidad. You know, oh, you're getting your son's gonna be like Vargas when he fought Trinidad. You know, you're crazy. You know, we know how to box, bro. My son doesn't brawl. My son is a boxer. He knows what he's doing. His combinations, he knows what he's throwing. You know what I'm saying? He's a complete boxer. You can't compare him to Vargas. Get out of your mind. You know what I'm saying? Vargas was a strong fighter that used to get hit too much, you know what I'm saying? And we don't fight like that. So I'm telling everybody, bro, love me or hate me, baby, we're just gonna beat everybody that's in front of us, and nobody can stop us but God.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm with you. I'm with you on that.
Yeah, I love it. I fucking love it. God damn, man. Take care, bro. I love you, bro, and I'll be talking to you soon.
Take care, my brother. Love you too, my brother.
Peace.
Peace. There you have it, y'all. There you have it, y'all. I'm telling you, he's going to walk out there with a WBC title, and it's going to be franchise. He's going to come down with the franchise belt, and he's going to move up to 140? Yo, Teofimo Lopez Ramirez? I'm telling y'all from the beginning, I've been telling y'all that Teofimo Lopez is all about legacy. All about legacy. Take the damn training wheels off. Get out of here. I'm here to be the best. I ain't here to fight no 50 fights. I'm here to be the best. Walk out of here young with all my faculties. Think about that. 8 belts. in like 2-3 fights. It's crazy, yo. Yo, Al. Thanks, bro. But what? I don't know, man. Gotta keep these teals fat. Yo, Black and Brown was good, man. Why you hate Teofimo Lopez that much? I mean, he's the only one that's actually going out there and having a better resume than all these young dudes. He's the only tested young dude out there. Huh? Talk to me, Black. He's the only one out there with a fighter that you could be like, okay, you good. Richard called me for Robert Easter. Who else? What other young fighters? What they doing? Us boxing fans always want to talk about legacy and these guys fighting the fight. Here you got Teofimo Lopez, Richard Comey going to fight Lomachenko, and people's going to dislike that? I don't understand. Or maybe is that it's all about Devin Haney's fanboys. Because if people love boxing right now and we complain each and every time, yo, boxers don't want to fight nowadays. Yo, this era, people don't care about legacy. This era, they don't want to fight. Here comes this young guy, 22 years old, about to fight a back-to-back Richard Comey champion, about to fight pound-for-pound dude in the sport of boxing, top 3. And you not on this guy's side? I don't understand, y'all. I don't understand. You don't got to be a fan, but you got to respect the moves, bro. You got to respect the moves. You got to respect the moves. Yeah, Chris. Teofimo Loma, hands down the biggest fight coming up. The biggest fight coming up. And I'm going to promote that as heavy as it is. People, I'm going to drill it to people's head. I'm telling you. I got Fimo beating Loma. And I was used to saying that he's going to be the undisputed world, one of the youngest ever in the sport of boxing, 100+ years sport of boxing. Damn, WBC should have just kept it the way it was. But you know what? He's going to be having the franchise. He's going to have the leeway. It's going to be Teofimo Lopez and Canelo Alvarez with the franchise belt. And you heard it from the man. After this, he can move up. Yo, put it this way. A lot of people may be like, oh, but he's ducking Devin Haney. First, Devin Haney hasn't done nothing in the sport of boxing yet. He's been given something, really hasn't accomplished nothing. So let's be Nostradamus right now. Let's keep it real, y'all. Let's keep it real. If Teofimo Lopez goes and beats Lomachenko and then he goes to 140 pounds and go fight a Ramirez, y'all gonna be complaining that he's ducking Devin Haney? Huh? Is anybody gonna have a problem with that? Talk to me. Talk to me. Guido. Hold on. Woo! It's fire, baby. It's fire.
Ay, coño, ahora sí, se puso duro, coño, ay, coño. Yo, but what's up with everybody hating at Teofimo, yo? I'm not liking that shit.
Llámame un bombero que está caliente aquí,
Oh. Oh, pero ve, que hay la gente ahí hablando mierda de Teofimo. What's going on, man?
¿Quién está hablando mierda?
Hay gente ahí de que Teofimo is whack and this and that. What the fuck?
Hey.
I'm telling you, yo. I'm telling you. He's gonna watch. But, yo, Punch. I think he's gonna.
I mean, like, yo, that's why for me sometimes, yo, the boxing world is getting delusional sometimes. Yo,
I understand that.
Yo, we be praying. We always wanna shit on this era, right? We always want to go back and we always want to be like, oh, but people in the back in the days, these guys want to fight each other. Back in the days, these guys want to fight each other. Here comes a guy, a young dude that could easily pick up easy fights. Easily be like, yo, Bob, let me get a tune-up. Easily do that. He's going to go from Richard Coleman to Lomachenko. Is he mandated to fight Lomachenko? No. You don't have to fight him if you don't want. They could easily be like, nah, let me get an easy touch. But here comes a guy that's actually challenging himself in the era where people don't respect fighters challenging themselves. Where's that hate coming from? Because we all boxing fans. I mean, we could have our own. People could have different type of styles that they may like. But tell me who's not respecting the move that Teofimo Lopez is making?
Yeah, he's the only young fighter that's acting like an old school fighter. You know what I'm saying, Punch?
Come on. What 22? What 20? What was the last time you seen these young dudes test each other out? Come on.
No, man. Oh, man.
Think about it. Think about all the young dudes in the sport of boxing right now. Name me their age and let me know who's their formidable opponent. Let me know if anybody remember who anybody beat to get their title. Who Shakur beat to win his title? Off the top of your head. Boom, let me know. But people know Richard Coleman.
Well, it's the same shit that happened to Richard Coleman. Everybody was saying, oh, he's going to lose to Richard Coleman. Look what he did to Coleman. I'm telling you, this guy knows how to take your best weapon away. I'm telling you, little by little, that's what's going to happen in the Lomachenko fight. Tú a ver qué va a pasar. Tú a ver.
Nobody know Joey Gonzalez, H-Man. Nobody know that dude, man.
Joey Gonzalez, yeah, I know that dude. But come on now, he's not legit.
Joey Gonzalez, man. Well, what was that? A vacant title?
Yeah, some shit like that.
Oh, man.
It's not that's not a big, you know.
Come on, man.
Look, let me I'm gonna say it like this. Ain't nobody's doing like Teofimo Lopez doing.
It's not even about discrediting, because I respect all fighters. These are my modern day wars, modern day gladiators. It's not about discrediting nobody. But people got to give credit where credit is due. People got to give credit where credit is due.
Hold on, bro. Black and Brown said it's not the same.
Of the year. That's a slogan of the year. Facts don't give a damn about your feelings. Facts don't give a fuck about your feelings. It is what it is. It is what it is. And what the
answer to Black and Brown, how is not the same? I mean, how is the same? Because Coleman's way dangerous than Gonzalez.
No, it's easy.
How you gonna say it's not the same?
You could have a great conversation. You could be like, you know what? I am biased to Devin Haney, and and then we could talk. And then I know where it's coming from. But right now, ain't nobody that love combat sport could hate Teofimo Lopez move. Come on, it's boxing, y'all. Are we boxing fans first? Are we fanboys first? Are we boxing fans first? Come on. Richard Coleman, man, he's a champion and a known champion and a respected champion.
Claro.
And a respected champion.
I don't know. It's just like people hate him. I don't know what it is about him. Why they hate him so much? Damn.
You know, they hate because because you know what? A lot of people wasn't on his jock strap. People wasn't hyping Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez had to work for everything he got. Every notoriety he had to work for. Everything he had to work for, bro. You got dudes in the commentary box, even Andre Ward, even Timothy Bradley. Oh, he got to wait longer. Oh, they moving him too fast. Boom, he's proving these guys wrong. And that's what they hate. The more Teofimo Lopez proved these guys wrong. Now look at these guys. In ESPN, they say that Teofimo Lopez is they should take more fights. I think it's too early for him to fight to fight Lomachenko. If Teofimo Lopez goes out there, knocks out Lomachenko or beats Lomachenko, whatever which way, they're gonna hate Teofimo Lopez more because he keeps proving them wrong. Put it this way, Teofimo Lopez might not be liked, because he's going to keep proving people wrong. And the people that's supposed to be the pugilists in the sport of boxing is getting proved wrong. Because the same people, the same respectable people in the ESPN, like I said, listen to the commentary. Listen when they bring up Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez. I think it's too early for him. I think it's too early for him. He beat their ass, and what's going to happen after? They're going to feel stupid, so they're going to hate Teofimo Lopez even more because he make them feel stupid. But as a boxing fan, y'all really going to... Come on, man. You know, yo, y'all know what's this guy's name? What's this guy's name? Hold on. Yo, Los.
What up, brother? What up?
What's good, Los?
Dude, I agree. Come on, Lopez is going up. He's gonna be a champion. He's gonna be the future of boxing. I'm telling you right now. This guy. Woo, I'm so excited for the freaking Lomachenko this fight. I'm hyped, dude. I'm hyped,
bro.
I'm telling
you. Comey was...
I guess people don't understand. I guess people don't understand.
Comey was washed at the time, and Teo fight is washed now. See that?
Yeah.
See that?
Dude.
It's gonna be like that throughout his whole career. There's gonna be people that's gonna say that throughout his whole career. Now Comey was washed up. Come on, man.
Dude, people are just gonna make good excuses. They're just gonna make excuses.
Away. Black and brown, you're just trying to take the credit away because you wish that where Teofimo Lopez is at, you wish Haney was at. You wish that he wasn't a female champion.
Yes.
You wish that he wasn't the one that's begging for a title that he never earned. Y'all mad, bro. Y'all mad. Why? Why are y'all going for a guy that's asking for a title? Why y'all going for a guy that be fighting at rank 47 and praising him? Why? Because the highlight of Devin Haney's career is working out with Floyd Mayweather. That's the highlight of his career.
Preach, brother, preach.
Let's be real.
Greatness. They hate greatness.
They hate
greatness, dude.
The highlight of Devin Haney's career is working out in TMT gym. That's his highlight.
That's all he's gonna be.
Shit.
Fuck yeah. That's all he's gonna be. That's all he's gonna be.
Done no more than what Bruce Ennis done. And who Bruce Ennis been beating? He has done nothing more than what Brandon Lee has done. All he's done is beg for a title. That's all he's done. Yep. Let's give it time. Let's give it time so he could actually earn himself. But we just praising, dude. We just praising. Nah, man.
Dude, I got Lopez by 6.
Huh?
I got Lopez by 6.
Ooh.
KO. I don't think Lomachenko will handle the speed or the power. Nah. By 6, bro. By 6.
I mean, look, he's a smart dude. We can't take none away from Lomachenko. He's smart. It's not going to be easy. You know what? It shouldn't be easy. It shouldn't be easy because he is a pound for pound doing the sport of boxing. Mm-hmm. But if he makes it easy.
Can you imagine this? Lopez winning that four titles. 4 titles in one night. That's history, dude. Greatness. That's what you call greatness. People are hating for that. They just don't want to see it. People don't want to see it. They don't want to see it. I don't understand why.
No, put it this way. I'm gonna be real. What his father just said. Just think about what he just said. He beats Lomachenko and he moves up to 140 and fight champions. By then, do you think that people gonna be like, but he's stuck in Devin Haney? Forget Devin Haney. What's a better fight, Teofimo Lopez or Ramirez?
Teofimo Lopez versus Ramirez. Definitely.
Exactly.
100%. 100%. Forget about Haney, dude.
Get out of here.
Forget about him.
Nobody, bro. Let's go to Devin Haney's. Let's go to Devin Haney's record. Come on, let's go.
Yeah. What do you got?
Let's nip it.
I can't even name a good fight.
Course, that's why I gotta Google. That's why I gotta Google. Because we know his fighters. And you know what the sad part about it is that it's almost like we need to talk this way, but it's not really Devin Haney's fault. It's not really Devin Haney's fault.
He reminds me of being overhyped fighters. never having gone through something.
Come on, look, bro. Oh, you said, look at that. He's ranked number 32. Abdullahi, 32.
God damn.
Santiago.
Can you name his last fights?
Santiago.
I can't.
43. 43. He hasn't done shit.
Damn.
43. His last opponent. And he went the distance with. Come on, man.
Question, dude. So why do you see people praising Haley over Lopez?
You know what? You know why they
I don't understand that.
You know why they praising Haley? Because they see him working out with their legendary fighters and they fans of them. I'm telling you, the only highlight, the highlight of Devin Haney's career is working out with Floyd Mayweather. You saw you see the clips that they got? That's the best thing for that Devin Haney has done in his career. And anybody out here, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Put it in the comment box right now. What's Devin Haney's career highlight? I'm saying Floyd Mayweather, training with Floyd Mayweather. What you gonna say?
No one can say anything, dude. You're right. You're right. So let me get this straight. If Lopez, I know Lopez is gonna win Lomachenko. They should forget about Haley, dude. Forget about him. Just watch Lopez.
I would, because what I'm going to gain, if I got the franchise WBC belt, think about it. Because I'm telling y'all, the WBC is not. You think that WBC is just going to leave and they don't want no part of Teofimo Lopez? They're not going to want no part of him? You bugging out.
No, man, I don't know what to tell you, dude. There's a lot of people in the comments who just keep saying, Haley. Come on, dude.
You know what it is in boxing? In boxing, this is what we tend to do in boxing. In boxing, we tend to hate champions. We feel like champions has to prove things. While they climbing up the ladder, we love them, and then they become champion. It's like, oh, they bums. Does that make sense, Carlo?
No.
We love them on the come up, they become champion, and then they become bums and they gotta prove something. I don't understand. I thought when you become champion, you good. You respect it.
Here's a perfect example.
That's good looking out.
Here's a perfect example. Manny Pacquiao. How many times does he have to prove that he's one of the greatest?
I don't know. And still, he's so great that they'll be like he's using steroids. Because they just can't identify greatness. They can't identify.
Exactly. Now, if you put him, it's the same thing as Lopez. He's doing what greatness are doing, right? He's challenging himself. People are still going to question him, no matter what he does.
Let me hear. Hold on, let me read this. Let me hear Black and Brown with someone that disagrees for the duration for the Snapchat. If it's H, you got to keep it peace for my super chat, brother. Love you, brother. Glenn, good looking out, man. Good looking out. Thanks for the support, man. You already know, man. You my guy. You my my dude, man. I don't understand, you know? It's like when you champion, they hate you more, and it comes with a territory. It comes with the territory. It comes to the territory of being good. It comes to the territory of being great.
It's like when when Bernard Hopkins was a champion, everybody hated him.
Mm-hmm.
And he proved everybody wrong. Look at him, he's the oldest champion ever. One of the oldest champions ever.
Yeah, people didn't like him because, of course, also they didn't like the style that he was actually beating. It wasn't like a fan-friendly style. So, of course, fans always want to see excitement.
If excitement is the one they want, then Lopez should be the number one.
Now, this is Richard Comey. So, for the people that said that he was washed, my boy, Black and Brown, you say he was washed. I'm actually kind of disappointed that you even say that. Come on, you got a great boxing mind, bro. You got a great boxing mind. Come on. What I said was his last opponent, Santiago, Devin Haney, ranked 43, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What's Richard Comey? Ranked 6. Ranked 6. Ranked 6. Devin Haney hasn't even faced a top 20 fighter. Facts. That's just facts. How can you gauge greatness by it? So just, put it this way. If we're going to gauge Devin Haney for fighting guys that's ranked high in the 30s and 40s.
Right.
So just let's look at every other young fighter that's being that. Hey, so Brandon Lee got what, 19 wins, 17 knockouts. Let's just praise them. Let's praise everybody because they all got great records at this point. In the beginning of their careers, let's praise them all.
I thought that was the boxing is when you fight the best. That's exactly what boxing is for. Not when you're fighting something below the best. Average.
Let's go to another ranking then, Black and Brown. Let's go to another ranking. He's like, I still gotta prove to y'all you really gonna justify it now? But you don't want to justify Santiago and none of these dudes, right? What this guy Devin Haney got a hold on y'all on what? What he done? Why y'all want to justify the champion with a guy that's begging for a title fight? For not a title fight, but a title. And saying he's being ducked. He ain't being ducked. Ain't nobody looking at Devin Haney to be ducked. Nobody want nothing from him. That's the point blank and period. Nobody wants nothing from Devin Haney. Not because they scared. It's because he got nothing to offer.
Oh yeah, he does.
He got the email championship belt. But look, Teofimo Lopez already got a title. An earned title.
Yeah, he worked his way up.
Man,
Dude, it's so frustrating. Look at the comments, bro.
It's frustrating because the thing is right in people's face. It's right. It's the proof is in the pudding. You know how Floyd Mayweather always say the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding, baby.
So why do they keep blinding themselves with this paper champion?
I don't know. Because you know what? They're fans of Devin Haney. So of course they're gonna be faithful to whatever. They're gonna be faithful to whatever narrative, or they're just gonna go with their boy. They don't care.
Yeah, but that'd be stupid. It's like it's just saying, "Oh, he's blind, but I can't." Like, that's stupid.
Exactly. Like why dumb down yourselves? Like say Devin Haney is a potential great talent. He got good skills for his age. He has highly potential to become a real champion in the future. Hard work and dedication. He's working out with great minds. A lot of people could say very positive things about Devin Haney, just like I'm saying right now. It's inevitable that Devin Haney is going to be earning a title in his career. It's inevitable that he's going to be probably one of the guys in the forefront of boxing to be pushing boxing into this new era. But to say that he's better than this person and this guy's being ducked, now this is going out of hand now. Let's give props the way we should give props. Just like there's levels to this and skills, there's levels to giving people their props. The more they do, the more props they get. Don't give them more, don't give them more, or don't give them less. Don't devalue them, don't overvalue them. Because overvalue them is also putting them in a disadvantage, because we're always going to look at, oh, he got to prove himself. We're never going to get satisfied with what they do in their careers, because if we overvalue them, then they ain't doing enough. If we devalue them, then we're doing a disservice to them. So let's keep it real. Let's be fair in our analysis, but let's be real. Devin Haney has done nothing yet.
I mean, if he keeps playing, fighting potato cans, maybe. Maybe we'll never do anything.
Yo, Carlos, stay there. Let me get Black and Brown in.
All right, brother. God bless you.
You.
Punch drunk. What's up, baby?
What's good, Black and Brown? What's good, bro?
Hey,
Yeah,
hey, how we even get here? Hey, how do we even get here, bro? Why are we talking about Devin Haney? You tell me how we get here.
With the conversation with his dad? Because
I'm just saying, how are we even if he ain't fighting Devin Haney? Why are we even talking about Devin Haney?
We're talking boxing. We talking
okay.
We're gonna be talking about the division because the thing is that's the dilemma.
Hold on. We're talking about the division, but now you're saying a second ago you're saying if he beats Teofimo, if he beats Loma, then he ain't got to fight Haney. So why are we even talking about Haney?
Just so I could clarify, people, that his belt don't mean shit.
Oh, Punch, I got you. So this is a personal thing between you and Devin Haney.
Nah, I'm just keeping it real for the people that don't that still think that this is justifiable. So people will be like, "Oh, come on, yeah, Devin Haney, he didn't want to fight this person. And Devin Haney was stuck, and Devin Haney was not ducked."
Okay, listen.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, those are all facts. He emailed champion. Fact. All that fact. His resume's not that good yet. He's only 21. Fact. Teofimo's is a little bit better. Fact. But how do we tie these two together? Why are we comparing the two? Why are we tearing down Devin Haney and in the same conversation building up Teofimo? That's my only issue. I'm not picking sides. I don't like the way we're tearing down one fighter just to build up the other one when it's really, Punch, only one fight that separates them. One fight, Punch. It's the Call Me fight.
But that one fight does a lot, though.
Yeah, no, you're right.
That one fight does a lot. That's almost like, I'm going to give you an example like I gave. It's just one fight, but that fighter is ranked 6 and the other one is 40-something. So that is a big gap.
For sure. And in the game, in the game of boxing right now, Teofimo's ahead. That's without a doubt. That goes without saying. Teofimo's definitely ahead on people's pound for pound list. Just if you do like a top 100, he should be ahead. He's ahead in my top 100. But what I'm saying, Punch, is why we gotta pit these two together. Why are we tearing Devin Haney apart just to build up Teofimo? That's my only argument, because I feel like I gotta choose sides, but really all I'm doing is like, hey, why are we tearing one dude down?
So you feel like you're going for the underdog. You think Devin Haney is the underdog?
I really feel like I'm just fucking trying to be in here for like the sport of boxing, period. You know what I mean? Like, bro, why are we choosing sides? Why are we doing this? You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to get. And then you got everybody in your comments going crazy, misunderstanding, dropping super chats, not even making no damn sense. Like, bro, what's going on, bro? People are in their feelings over Teofimo. And I'm just like, hey, guys, I think you guys are looking at it wrong. And everyone's going, oh, Devin Haney fanboy. Nah, I think it's the other way around, bro. Teofimo got some emotional fans behind him.
This what it is. This what it is, and you know it. We're gonna be talking about this fight. This fight is gonna happen, right? Yet the dilemma is always gonna be talked about because of the WBC. That's why a lot of people's confused. That's why a lot of people's also mad, because a lot of people feel like the dude shouldn't even have a title. Yes, we feel like they shouldn't be a franchise title as well. But at the end of the day, we all know who's the man. So it's always going to be tracing back. And the more that Devin Haney goes out there and act like he's a real champion, that's going to be, that's for me, I'm put it this way. I'm going to speak for me. The more Devin Haney goes out there and pretends like he's a real champion, I'm not going to respect the way he moves. Because a real champion moves like this. Yo, I didn't win it. I don't want this belt. That's it. It's easy.
Yep, I feel you.
I'll stay with the interim belt. I'll stay. And when the dudes want to move up, if Teofimo Lopez beats Lomachenko and he gets the belt and he wants to move to 140, then I'm legitimately, then you could give me the title, because legitimately they left the division. And of course, as an interim, I get the belt. But that's what it is. That's the
and I feel you. But what does that got to do with Teofimo?
It has to do with Teofimo because people always going to be talking about the WBC title. They're going to be talking about champions. That's the problem. That's what it is. And there's going to be Teofimo and it's Devin Haney. Look, Devin Haney was in a live show yesterday. Oh, people is ducking me. They don't want shut. That's what get people going. Devin Haney, just shut up. You're not a real champion. Go earn your stripes and then do something. Or do it like Teofimo Lopez does.
I can't argue with that shit. I can't argue with that shit. When you bring up those facts, Punch, I can't argue with them. Well, I just don't like the comparisons, and I don't like how now, like, we're picking and choosing sides and shit. And then look at, like, some of this shit is just right in our face. Last week, Teofimo Sr. is on your show talking hella shit about Devin Haney, and now this week, oh, we ain't worried about him. We got, it's like, bro, which one is it? You got to admit, too, there's a lot of capping going on and a lot of shit talking going on, and the fans are jumping on it. Last week it was the bashing Devin Haney train, and now we're back on the Loma train. Like, hey, bro, which one is it?
But the thing is, this is what you had this one probably you didn't grasp to understand. I know you listened to it, but I'm not saying that you couldn't understand what he was trying to say. But also remember that in the last week or several days ago, they wasn't sure about what was going to happen to WBC. That's why he said, "I got good news. If he wins, he's going to leave with the diamond belt, but they could ask for the franchise belt, and they'll get the franchise belt." See, that's
a Punch.
Now, let's say if Teofimo Lopez wins and never get the franchise belt, then yes, there's going to be some dilemma going on with the Devin Haney. But let's say Teofimo Lopez gets the franchise belt, then he's not even going to look at Devin Haney. It's no point, because having a franchise belt, Devin Haney is going to be the little man. It's going to be the little belt. It's going to be like what the regular belt to the WBA to the super. It's going to be like the regular WBA to the super WBA. Nobody cares about the regular. Nobody cares that Gervonta Tank Davis is the regular WBA champion. That's how it's going to look like.
I hear you. I hear everything you're saying. I don't all the way follow with the bash Devin Haney 1 week, back on the Lomachenko, and then all of us are just supposed to follow and believe. Like, man, I'm not believing that shit, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah, but
I just can't follow it, man.
But the thing is,
I can't follow all the talking.
Devin Haney does his own bashing, and there's gonna be Devin Haney fans that with Teofimo Lopez fans are gonna bash him. They're gonna get iffy about it. All I'm saying is that we all keep it real. Let's just look at boxing as boxing fans. Just keep it real. Like you said, right? We all know how he got the title. Okay, he knows how he got the title. His camp knows how he got the title. How about just keep your mouth shut and be like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep on fighting whoever they put in front of me, and I'm gonna keep doing. I'm gonna keep proving myself. But saying that everybody is ducking you, he says everybody ducks him. Nobody, like, if he's something to duck.
I can't defend that. I didn't hit the link to defend that shit. I can't defend. Hey, Punch, I can't defend everything these dudes do. You know what I'm saying? And that's my point too. Is, come on, guys, you guys can't defend everything Teofimo does. And you guys know last week he was cloud chasing last week. It's okay to admit it. Be like, yeah, he was talking out of his ass last week because he was never going to fight Devin Haney. And now look he ain't fighting Devin Haney. And now look, we're even talking about if he wins, he still ain't fighting Devin Haney. So come on, guys. Last week, Teofimo was cloud chasing, capping out of his ass. It's okay to admit it. Devin Haney's a 2-time email champion. It's okay to admit it. Like, it's okay. You know what I mean? But it's weird. The new energy with Teofimo is just getting kind of weird for me.
Why? Maybe he's getting some type of respect nowadays.
Respect? Nah, respect, but that's not respect, man. He's 21. I mean, you get respect for what you do inside the ring. You know what I mean? But all this outside the ring shit, calling out people and everybody running. My problem's not with Teofimo. My problems are with the fans right now.
But that you always gonna have problems because the fans are fans. But if they're logical fans, then it's good. You feel me?
They're all logical fans. Hey, you're right, Punt. They're all logical fans. It's all good, baby. They're all logical fans. It ain't no war shit. It's just good boxing talk, man. It's good. I love it.
I think that it's just us as boxing heads, hardcore boxing heads. It's just certain things that we just didn't feel like it should have been. It shouldn't happen. And yes, the WBC started this whole mess. Yeah. You know, they can't even answer a good question straight up. Look at the article today. Or Mauricio Sulaiman again. He don't want to talk about it. Like, bro, you gotta talk about it. They're gonna keep asking you all these questions, Mauricio Sulaiman. You gotta answer to your decision making. 3 interviews, and he ends it with, I don't feel like talking about it. 3 interviews. You know?
Yeah, that's really the issue, and that's really the problem with this whole situation, Mauricio Sulaiman. That's really the root of this whole situation is Mauricio Sulaiman.
Yeah. And then it's not fair. No, I'm being real. It's not fair for Devin Haney. It's not fair for Devin Haney. But the thing is, he played into it, bro. He played into it when he just should have been smart enough and be like, you know what? Nah, I ain't gonna play into it.
I feel you, Punch.
Also, he's young, so other people's probably making decisions for him too. Because I don't think at 21 years old he knows all the decisions that he's making for himself.
And before I get off, Punch, one more thing. Hey, man, we got to stop going at this dude's resume. He's 21, bro. He's 21. Oh. What are we doing? Pulling up his resume on BoxRec, bro. He's 21, Punch. For what's the reason?
It's like I said in your channel. Remember, I said we don't have to pull the resume because I never even critique his skills because they still young. But if you're gonna critique a 21-year-old to another 21-year-old, we could do that. A 22, we could do that. I mean, we shouldn't critique it like overall, like, yo, of course, these guys are still young, they still developing at the same time, they still haven't even had their adult, they haven't even reached 25, they haven't even grown into really an adult body. So I understand exactly what you're saying. I agree with you 100% on that. But when it comes to just looking at 2 of them, then yeah, you could compare 2 guys that's 21 years old, 22 years old. You can compare it.
Yeah. You can. Hey, but you can. But what the thing is T.O.'s got the championship fight, and then Devin Haney just hasn't got it yet. So it's not like his resume is just blowing him away, you know. He's there, and they're both 21, so he'll catch him, and it'll be there. I just don't. Man, I just don't like it, man. I don't like it. But hey, Punch, it's all good, man. You know, I fuck with you, Punch. No matter what, we don't agree on Demetrius Andrade. You know what I'm saying? We don't agree on Demetrius Andrade.
Why you don't agree with Demetrius Andrade? You already here, man. Let's talk about it. I got you right here.
Come on, Punch.
You got the platform.
Hey.
We never really chopped it up like this about Demetrius Andrade.
We didn't. And Punch, go ahead.
Yeah. What is the Demetrius Andrade? Is it about when I said about that everybody's running to 168, or is just him as a fighter and how his career has been a letdown? What is it?
My issues with Demetrius Andrade, period. My issues with Demetrius Andrade, period. How he can't seem to build no legacy for himself. He can't get no big fight, and he blames everybody else. But when the facts are there, bro, he does not perform in his fights. They put him in showcase fights. At 32 years old, he's still getting showcases, and he's not performing in the showcases. So in turn, he don't have a name. He doesn't build a name for himself. So there's no money in Demetrius Andrade. So who are you gonna put him in there with? Nobody wants to get in there for fucking, you know.
There's no money and a lot of risk.
What'd you say?
I said there's no money but a lot of risk.
Yeah, a lot of risk. If you want to put it that way, there's a lot of risk. But you know, don't get it twisted. I'm not a Jamal Charlo fan either. He gets the same amount of flame for not fighting and having a trash resume and holding on to that one belt at 160. Same with Andrade, holding on to that one belt. And the guy you're chasing is moving around from division to division, doing big things, huge things in the sport of boxing, and you're sitting there stagnant, trying to pull him back. Like, hey, don't forget about me, fight me. Man, you got to make a name for yourself. You got to build legacy for yourself with Canelo or without Canelo.
So let's put if I ask you, put your manager thinking cap on. What's your next move for Demetrius Andrade that's realistic that you see out there? What would you do? Give me your 3-fight plan for Demetrius Andrade.
Oh yeah, shit. Me and Unbiased, we always talk about this shit. IBT too, man. I think we got Murata, right? We got Murata. We got Derevyanchenko. And damn, one more name, man. Oh, Ryder, the dude who just fought Callum Smith at 168. Pull him down to 160 because he looks like a natural 160 anyway. So put him in there with Ryder. Put him in there with Derevyanchenko. And put him in there with, what's her name? Oh, Murata. The Japanese kid.
Jaime Munguia. That would be a good.
Jaime Munguia is a good name, too. That's a good name. I don't know if Golden Boy will do it, but that's a real good name. I just want to see him in there with some B-level talent, right? And I don't want to see him struggle. I want to see him perform. He don't need to get the knockout, but I don't want to see him timid. I don't want to see him struggle. And so far, that's all I see him do is struggle and be timid in the ring against no-name scrubs.
You know what? I love his skills, but I also say that his career has been a letdown. I'm very let's say if I'll be very disappointed if I was in his corner as a manager and I'm like, yo, I did a horrible job in his career. He got skills, and I think it also is. To be honest, I like the way he's performing, but I understand why people are not like he's all that. I understand. I just like his skill set. But that's just me personally. Just certain skill sets that I like, the way a person boxes. But I understand the way people may look at it like, oh man, come on. He's not even exciting to watch or whatever. But that's just me. That's for me. But I understand other people. There's no excuse for his career going this way. He's going to be 33 years old. There's no excuse.
Yeah, and then if we really get into it and the guys who really dig deep and go find facts, he doesn't look good, because there's factual paperwork of him ducking out of fights early in his career that they've hurt him now. Now here we are 5 years later and they're coming back to haunt him because he's never gotten that fight again, so I don't got nothing against Demetrius Andrade. I like the dude outside the ring. I love his energy that he brings. I love all the shit talking. I love it, man. But when he gets inside the ring,
maybe it's just
like, oh man,
businessman. He's like, why he never signed with Al Heyman?
He's made a lot of bad business decisions in his career. That's part of his issue is the business decisions that him and his team have made.
And then he signs a 4-year extension, a 4-fight extension. He hasn't even gotten one good fight. We're talking about another mandatory type of fight in his next fight. Like, are we going to put this on him? Are we going to put this also on Eddie Hearn?
Definitely. That's who deserves the smoke. It's him and Eddie Hearn. No other boxer, though. I mean, I guess you can get on Charlo if you want for turning down the $7 million. If that's real facts, if Charlo really turned down $7 million to fight him, then that part you can't put on Andrade. That goes all on Charlo, but everything else goes on Charlo and Eddie Hearn.
Yeah, man.
I mean, because look, Punch. Eddie Hearn got fighters for him. Eddie Hearn got guys for him to fight. Eddie Hearn just not putting them in there. Mm-hmm. I think you said it earlier. I think it was you. Maybe it wasn't. Andrade should be fighting Triple G. Yeah. That's the fight that should be happening is Andrade Triple G, but they want the Canelo payday. They want the Canelo money, so they can't go that route. But that, like we just said, that's on Eddie Hearn. That falls on Eddie Hearn. You want to get Triple G the Canelo money, but so you're kicking Demetrius Andrade to the curb. That falls solely on Eddie Hearn.
I know, bro. I know, man. I mean, I understand everything. I agree with you on that. I mean, I don't think there's just any. There's no more excuse to even give. Even if there was some excuses, I can't even justify anything right now. Especially,
he got to put on a performance. His next fight, Punch, he got to put on a performance, and then we'll get to talking good about him again. But he can't struggle. He got to perform.
Let me hop on Glenn here.
Yo, what's good, my brother?
What's good, bro?
Chilling, brother. Yo, so I'm trying to go back because I've been trying to get on since the previous subject. Yeah, I've been trying to get on since the previous subject. So we were talking about the the situation earlier about people. You felt like people were hating on Haney. You know what I'm saying? Right, Black and Brown.
Black.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I put that, because I seen everything going on in the comments, and that's why I put that super chat out there and was like, yo, I want to hear his perspective, because everybody was going at you, but I want to hear a real perspective, right? So I just want you to know, like, I never be trying to downplay anybody when it comes to boxing, man. Haney is somebody that I look at like, yo, he's gonna be a force to be reckoned with, in the future. But I feel like nowadays some people are just like a little more edgy when it comes to Haney, right? Because of the interim WBC belt. Whereas you look at other prospects like Ryan Garcia, in other weight classes like Virgil Ortiz, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. Like nobody's like really getting like edgy when it comes to topics like that. So, but I noticed that it gets real heated and chippy when it gets to conversations about Haney, and that's that's why I wanted you to get on, because I feel like there's a lot of channels that are basing it on just that alone. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm trying to find out like what it is, because I feel like he's a great future. He's a great, like, I can't even say prospect. He's a contender right now. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the,
but Glenn, let me say something right there so you can keep going. But let's get this straight. Before that interim or whatever title, whatever that, Devin Haney was getting more love than was getting way more love than Teofimo Lopez. It was that actually got people like, I didn't meet anybody that actually hated or disliked Devin Haney before all this.
Yeah. And I'll be honest with you, it's true. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just weird the way that it's going down right nowadays. Like, it's like, I see the prospects, I see the contenders, and I feel like, when it comes to specifically Devin Haney, there's a lot of animosity when somebody says, hey, I feel like somebody else could beat him. I'm not saying that, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like Devin Haney ain't going to be a beast in the future. I'm not saying, personally speaking, if you ask me if Loma or Teofimo can beat him, I'm going to say, yeah. But, would I be surprised if Haney pulled it out? No. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, but at the same time, you got these folks that he's got an interim belt. So they're trying to say, yo, he's better than everybody else. But don't they have kind of like a split decisions when it comes to Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney in the amateurs?
As far as I know, it's 3-3, 3-3 tied in the amateurs.
Right, it's split, right?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So he's not unbeatable, and that's all I'm trying to say. It's intriguing, it's interesting. I love the conversations, but I don't think that people should get offended when people say, Devin Haney could get beat. That's all I'm trying to say. That's why I wanted to hear your point of view, because you know what I'm saying? People were going at you like you were wrong. And I'm not saying that you're wrong, but they're not wrong either. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm trying to say.
You're right, Glenn. You're 100% right. It goes both ways, bro. It goes both ways. Exactly. You're 100% right. I can't even argue with nothing you said.
All right, that was kind of my point right there.
Yeah, it goes both ways. Like, I think people, when I like, hey, come on, guys, doing a little bit too much for Teofimo, then people, want to come at me and they get, I don't want to say they get their feelings hurt. They just feel like they got to defend Devin Haney, when all I'm trying to do is be like, hey, man, we ain't got to tear him down. We don't got to tear one down to build one up. And I think if the energy was the other way, I would be on Team Teofimo, because I've been on Team Ryan Garcia when the energy was going towards Ryan Garcia, because Devin Haney was out here clout chasing and motherfuckers was saying Ryan Garcia is ducking Devin Haney. I was the one like, hell nah, you guys are tripping, bro. There's no way Ryan Garcia is ducking Devin Haney just because Devin Haney's clout chasing. So really, I take the stance of, hold on, guys, we can't just be picking and choosing because these dudes are out here talking and moving in certain ways. We got to let this shit play out, so that's it, man. That's it.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, what does anybody else have anything else to say, or you got another topic you want to talk about, Moonshine, before I, move on? Because I haven't talked to you, and you ignored me the other day, brother. I'm gonna talk to you that on the sidelines, brother.
Like that, my fault, bro. Damn.
You know I'm playing with you. You know I'm playing with you. You know I love you, brother.
You know I ain't doing nothing on purpose.
Yo, Glenn, how's the tornado out there? Did it hit?
Yo, I'm saying that shit skipped through, man. No tornadoes, but them shits was swirling around trying to form tornadoes. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's up, Guido?
What y'all think?
Nah, man, you know, I just want to tell Punch. I don't know why people keep saying that David Haney, that Teofimo Lopez is ducking David Haney. I'm not understanding that narrative. I just don't get it.
Yeah, I'm not on here saying that, bro. I ain't going that far, guys. You know what I'm saying?
Me either. I didn't want to hear that. At this point, I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, that changes the whole conversation because no
going...
one's ducking Devin Haney, bro. Nobody in boxing's ducking Devin Haney, bro. That'll change the whole conversation. I can't support that and defend that shit.
Yeah, I mean, if he had a respectable belt, right? Like what this, according to what you guys are saying, which in a sense is what bothers other people. If he had a respectable belt, right, I think that everybody be going at his neck. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they would be calling him out. But because he's in that position and they in the other positions where they got the belt, you know what I'm saying? They trying to get the other belts. They trying to unify. You know, so I don't think anybody's ducking him. I think everybody got him in their sights. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think anybody's calling him out right now because they're looking at, that bread and butter right now. You know what I'm saying? They're looking at what's going to make their future.
The thing is, you know what people's always going to say? That Devin Haney could have done the same move that Teofimo Lopez made when he moved to the IBF. He could have done the same thing.
Yeah, I don't think he knew that Mauricio Sulaiman was going to pull this franchise bullshit. I thought he was thinking he was going to get that.
I don't even think Mauricio Sulaiman knew he was going to pull this bullshit.
No, he didn't know about the franchise belt. But like I did my video and I edited everything. He did know that he was not going to fight Lomachenko. So knowing that before he signed the interim belt, he said it. Devin Haney is going to sign knowing that he's not going to be that he's not going to be a mandatory. He said it plain and simple in his broken English. So right then and there, Devin Haney should have been like, you know what, I'm out of here. Right then and there. If Devin Haney knows that, that means Teofimo Lopez knows that. You know what Teofimo Lopez did? I'm out of here. I'm going to the IBF.
Hey, Punch, you're hella funny. He said it plain and simple in his broken English. Oh man. Like, hey guys, I'm gonna let you guys do your thing, man. Hey, Punch Drunk, man. Nothing but love and respect, bro.
Thanks,
man. Glenn Avery, Guido, man. You guys do your thing, man. I'm gonna keep listening, man, but I'm gonna get in bed with my wifey, man. She's already mad at me again.
Yo, just to let us know when you're gonna go live again.
Shit, man. Whenever I get the urge, maybe tomorrow, man.
All right.
All right, guys. Easy, one brother. Love. I'm out, man.
Now.
Yep.
Yeah,
all right, easy now.
Yo, bro, we need to get Junior. We need to get Junior, Teofimo Junior over here. We need him.
Oh, I think I saw H in the background, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he came back on. Like, what's good, H?
H told me that he don't want to be in the group thing.
Hey, H, what's up with you?
Hey, H would be cool. I guarantee Punch. I guarantee you H will be cool with me and Guido on. It's just that he dislikes other people for whatever reasons that he doesn't like them. You know what I'm saying?
He got mad because of D.
Yeah, he got certain people that he don't get along with, but I get along with H. Guido get along with H.
All right. You know, I don't want to put, if they're not comfortable, I ain't gonna.
Hey, if H, you let him know right away if you don't want me here, H.
Oh, let me send the link up again. So yeah, what y'all think about Adrien Broner's comments about still want to be retired, that he still wants $10 million.
Oh,
you know, I don't think he's worth $10 million.
You know what? I'm not gonna say if he's worth $10 million, because at the end of the day, we really don't know how much these guys are really making. They could print us out whatever. Oh, this is the purse. They fighting for $3 million. They getting way more money than that. So I don't know. All I'm saying, I think with Adrien Broner is that I think it's run its course. People don't like how he performs, and the only reason why he's probably the only reason why somebody would give him that type of money is because he knows how to promote himself. But even that, I think, is people's like.
Yo, but what I'm saying is, and my bad, Guido. I'll let you jump in after this quick point. What I think is personally, like, when it comes down to it, yo, he's a great promoter. But dude, like, I bought every single Floyd Mayweather fight since he fought De La Hoya. I bought every Cotto fight that was on pay-per-view. I bought every Pacquiao fight. I'm that dude where everybody shows up at their house. I'm that dude, right? And when it comes to Broner, I'm not that dude that's gonna be hosting that fight. We're gonna go to the wing house and chop it up, or we're gonna do something like that because I'm not buying it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying.
He's trying to rob the bank again, and it's not happening. And they
that's what he don't throw enough. He doesn't excite me. He doesn't throw enough hands. You know what I'm saying? I like, you got these other people that throw hands, and he not throwing enough hands. He just going to collect a check.
Yeah, and they know that. I think Espinoza, Showtime, Al Heyman, like, you know what? You ain't gonna rob the bank again. You're gonna give us a lackluster performance, and you think you're just gonna promote your way into a $10 million fight. It's not. I mean, it's not gonna happen. I mean, who is he gonna fight though? Like,
for $10 million.
Like, nobody's even really calling out Adrien Broner. People are question people, but nobody's really calling out Adrien Broner.
Yeah. What about Thurman? Thurman, or maybe a Thurman fight, maybe Danny Garcia versus Broner, something like that.
Maybe. I mean, but they really don't even got to take that fight. Like, Broner really has to beg for a fight. None of the welterweights they don't got to fight you. Keith Thurman, he could fight you, but he could also be like, I don't need to fight you. In 140 pounds, ain't nobody gonna want to fight him.
Quick point, real quick, because my bad. I know H Money want to jump in, but I can see him like he want to jump in. So let me make this quick point. When it comes to that, though, right? So the everybody in their prime right now is like late 20s, early 30s. They're not trying to waste time on Adrien Broner right now. They're not trying to waste time. They're trying to collect checks for real because they want to cash out. At a good time. They want to take the least amount of beatings possible. So, and I mean, they could collect a check on the strength that he's not going to throw punches, and he's the one that's going to take a beating, and he'll promote the fight. I could see that happening. But a lot of these dudes, like, they already see the potential of Ugas, Thurman, Spence, Danny Garcia, Bud, Errol Spence, so there's too many options out there right now. And then you got the prospects coming up that are going to start wanting that smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I want to say this. Shout outs to Glenn. Shout outs to Guido. Everybody, man, hit the like button, man. It's free to hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel.
Hey, Zuko, right? We're good over here, right?
Yeah. I just want to tell the people, we got a lot of people in the chat. All y'all got to do is hit the like button to support the channel right now. Mr. Moonshine, he's working overtime. He gave us 2 shows tonight, yo. Come on, man. We had Teofimo Lopez Sr. up in here. Come on now.
Yeah. Peace.
No, like the new news, man. Gave us some facts.
For sure. Shout outs to Teofimo Lopez Sr. Shout outs to Teofimo Lopez, man, for supporting the show. Just talking about Broner, guys. I think Broner is a big name in the sport, though. He's still a big name to beat Broner and put him on your resume. It's still like a 4-time champion on your resume. Like Mr. Moonshine said, he's a 4-time titleist, 4 different weight classes. He's still one of the biggest names in boxing. He just came off a pay-per-view against Manny Pacquiao. You know what I mean? So the guy still, is a big name. He's making a lot of money in the sport. And Devin Haney did call him out. I don't know if Broner is really serious about the fight because he said he needs $20 million to fight Devin Haney, but he also said he needs $10 million to fight for Al Heyman. He said Al Heyman needs to give me $10 million, but he says Eddie Hearn needs to give me $20 million to fight Devin Haney. So he's kind of confusing me right there. What y'all think about that?
He's always confusing everybody. That's what
I don't know. What I was gonna say is, do y'all think he just saying that to get attention, or does he really need it, the money?
I mean, to be honest, man, when you talk about money, everybody always gonna want to need money. Money is never enough. No point.
He does have a couple of boxes under him, though, right?
Couple of what?
So I mean,
yeah.
So I mean, he's promoting a couple of boxes. So I'm, you know, he's still making a little bit of money. Maybe he need a little more to cover that nut as far as his lifestyle. But I think that he really think that he's worth that. And you know, I mean, if you would have talked to me a few years ago before Maidana rocked his ass, you know what I'm saying? And even after that, I thought he still had potential. I thought he just got caught by Maidana. I still thought he had potential. But he even dropped Sean Porter. God damn it. Like, I was like surprised as hell when he dropped. I was as surprised as Porter was when he dropped Porter. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day,
he could draw,
you know,
he could draw a big fight, but who is it going to be?
That's what I'm saying. I don't see it.
I want Devin Haney to fight him since Teofimo gonna fight Lomachenko, you know what I mean? And Devin Haney, like Mr. Moonshine saying, who Haney gonna fight? Let's do the Broner fight. I think that's a good fight.
I mean, he got a voluntary bout.
You know what's another good fight? Jose Ramirez versus Adrien Broner. I think that's a good one too.
Ramirez is gonna wash him. Ramirez is gonna fuck him up, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Ramirez is gonna beat him down.
It's a good for Ramirez. That's what I'm.
He'll retire him for good.
Yo, do you think?
But you're right though. Those are good options though. I didn't think about those right there. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to the major names though, because you know he won a major name. He just came off a Pacquiao fight. So why would he want to fight like a name, you know, that's not as well known? You know, he's asking for 10 to 20 million. You're not gonna get that off of Jose Ramirez. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get that off of either.
You're not gonna. Oh, how about yo? Ugas is asking for a fight. How about Ugas and Broner?
He ain't gonna take it. Broner gonna
that's a good one. That's a good one.
He ain't gonna win no Ugas, bro. Ugas gonna beat him down, bro.
And it makes sense because they both looking for a fight. You know, and it makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, but Ugas
like, get a fight.
Yeah, but Ugas is the type of guy, he's not a big name, and he's gonna beat Broner. So if Broner loses, he wants to lose to a big name. You know what I mean?
That's the point I'm trying to make. He wants to lose to a big name if he's gonna cash out for 10 to $20 million.
That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like we all know that he's trying to rob the bank, and it's not happening. That's what it is. He's trying to rob the bank.
That's the point. That's what exactly I agree with you 1,000% with. That's what I was trying to say from the beginning. There's no name that's gonna want to fight him for 10 to $20 million. He's not gonna make that. That's what I'm saying. Like he's stretching it by saying that, but you know, somebody's gonna counter with like, all right, we'll give you $1.5 million, brother.
And the last time
that's it.
January 2, he got a long layoff. I don't know.
I just think he should retire. That's my honest opinion.
He's still young though. What about Kell Brook or Amir Khan versus Broner? Something like that. One of them UK guys.
I think Kell Brook will. I can't see Adrien Broner winning.
But I could. All right. So Amir Khan though, I feel like that might be an attraction over overseas.
Overseas. Khan, right? That's a good fight. That's a good fight.
I would go with Amir Khan.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's a good fight.
That's a good fight. Even though I'm still mad at Amir Khan, he's not getting that Kell Brook fight. I think it's Amir Khan.
You mad at Amir Khan, dude?
Carlo, what you were saying, Carlo?
I said, if Broner lets his hands go, Amir Khan versus Broner.
You gotta speak up, bro. You gotta speak up.
If Carlo,
y'all can't hear me?
Yeah. If he lets his hand go versus Khan, I don't think that Broner's ever gonna let his hand go now.
Never. Nah, man. I think he could.
Get this smoke. He said Broner's hands is on witness protection. Yeah.
That's funny as fuck.
Who y'all think wins between Broner versus Amir Khan? Who y'all picking that fight?
I got Amir Khan.
I think Amir Khan will outbox him. He will outbox him. He got too much speed for Broner. Broner doesn't even let his hands go.
Yeah, Amir Khan for me.
With Khan, I don't know, man. That chin.
That's what I was about to say. Amir Khan got fast hands. He can outbox, but once he gets clipped on that chin, bro, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole different story.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. No, matter of fact, I'll switch it up. My fault, y'all. I got Broner on that one.
I got Khan. I got Amir Khan.
You know why?
Like, is it a glass chin?
Yeah, he got a real glass chin though.
You know why? Because even though Manny Pacquiao beat him, but it wasn't like an embarrassing beatdown. Like, I really didn't even like that fight either.
Broner was the survivor mode in that fight.
Broner got defense too, though. He could defend himself.
Yeah, but he wasn't letting his hands go.
Yeah, he wasn't letting his hands go, but it's almost the same thing. Like, if Manny Pacquiao couldn't get him, I don't think that Amir Khan is gonna get him.
Yo, Amir Khan reminds me of the first level of Mike Tyson's Punch Out on Nintendo, Glass Joe. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think Amir Khan wants to go 12 rounds. Put it that way.
Nah, he should start doing exhibitions himself. You know what I mean?
He still got skills though. That motherfucker got fast ass hands.
Yo, he got skills like a motherfucker, but as soon as he get tapped on the jaw, he get dropped.
Yeah, true. He gets dropped, but can Broner catch him? And will Broner let his hands go though?
That's the question. That's a big question mark, right?
That's why I said that I like the idea when you said it, because I thought that was intriguing. Amir Khan versus Broner. That's intriguing.
You're right, Glenn. Glenn, you're right about that. That's a 50-50 fight. I think that's the fight we want to see. I think that's the fight for Broner, Amir Khan.
Yeah.
That's
a good one. That's a good pick.
Gotta be in the UK though. Gotta be in the UK because Broner ain't making no 10 to 20 million over here with Amir Khan.
That's Vegas right there.
You think that's Vegas with Amir Khan? I don't know about that.
Whatever the fight happens in Dubai, that'd be a good one.
It could be in Cali, Vegas. It's not.
I think it's overseas, man, because he's an English dude from India. You know what I'm saying? I think that's more overseas, man, because
he's from the UK.
Yeah, he's from the UK. I think, yeah, he's from Pakistan or something like that. Originally from Pakistan.
Yeah, my bad. Pakistan. You right. My bad. I fucked that up. Yeah.
Watch it. Pakistan Indians didn't go to war, man.
Oh shit, bro.
Yo, what about Berto? What y'all think about Berto at 147? You think Berto could be a possible opponent like for Spence and during like a comeback fight, Berto?
Nah.
Berto got to stay doing his cooking channel, whatever he's doing.
Oh, shit.
He's good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to say like this. Guys like Berto, Amir Khan, Broner, they just going to be in it to rob the bank. They ain't trying to go and fight and really battle. I don't think so. Oh, how about this? Broner and Victor Ortiz.
Nah.
I would like to see that actually. I would like because
I would watch.
I don't even think Victor Ortiz box anymore.
Yeah.
He was actually calling out Maidana.
The only thing he had that
they're trying to get that money, you know.
He's trying to rob the bank. He's trying to rob that bank.
He got that rape charge. I don't know if he handled that.
For real?
Yeah, he did. Yup.
I think it's still ongoing.
Oh man.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, I wonder if Luis Collazo is still fighting. He was a good fighter. He was solid. He was a real skilled fighter.
He was ranked in the IBF, and then I don't know what happened. He was when he fought. Remember the last guy that he beat, that he became 3 in the IBF.
I think he knocked out Victor Ortiz not too long ago. He knocked him out on PBC.
Was it Victor Ortiz? Nah, that was Berto. Berto knocked down Victor Ortiz. Remember?
Yeah, Luis Collazo knocked him out too, though. I mean, I don't know how long ago it was, but he did knock him out. He beat him down real good, bro.
Hold on. Did I miss something?
What was that?
My bad. Go ahead, Guido.
I'm saying Victor Ortiz didn't get up. He didn't want to get up. He quit on that fight.
Who was that against? Berto or
Collazo?
Yeah, he did. Yup, he did. You're right.
Oh, okay. That's what I was about to ask because I thought I missed another fight between Berto and Ortiz. I was like, hold up. I don't remember. I thought Berto went down. So y'all talking about Collazo?
The first fight was crazy, Glenn. You heard? The first fight was crazy between Ortiz and Berto in the first fight. That shit was a war.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was a fight of the year.
Yeah.
I remember when Berto first started, man, I thought Berto was going to be a problem. And then I don't know what happened. I think he tested positive for steroids and shit. And he, you know what I mean? Collazo had kind of beat him up. I remember Collazo had beat him up a while ago. And then he got beat by Victor Ortiz. But at one point, Berto was looking like, man, he was going to be a Hall of Fame fighter.
Well,
yeah, I want to ask her. Yeah, what's your team? Marcos Maidana want to make a comeback. I think he should retire, stay retired, or
once he lost to Soto Carras, I'm like, that's the reason why. Because remember, Berto was and Thurman could have fought too, but then he lost to Soto Carras. That's why Thurman fought Soto Carras after Soto Carras beat Berto.
Yep. You're right.
You know what's crazy? He beat him on one arm. Yo, that's crazy.
And Soto Carras stunned Thurman in the first round.
Yep, he did with a right hand, buckled him.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I think my boy, the boxing champ in the chat said, he said, tell Punch drunk. He said, Broner versus Maidana at heavyweight. That's what your boy, the boxing.
That's like 154. That's a middleweight bout right there.
But yeah, hey, I'm gonna mention some prospects in boxing. I want to know y'all thoughts about them. Like, what y'all think about that dude? What's his name? Blair the Flair Cobbs.
oh man,
he's a character, but he
has a good personality. He does.
The last two bouts, you could see that Bernal Hopkins was tight. He was mad at him the last bout. I'm
not really feeling him. Be honest with y'all. I don't. He doesn't. I know he has a great personality and he's funny, but as a fighter, I'm not too. I don't think he's gonna make. Yeah, I don't think he's that. He's not. You know,
he's undefeated.
He's legit.
I want to see him in a fight, bro. He got to step his competition up. Maybe him and Virgil Ortiz they both on Golden Boy. I think that'd be a big fight for like Golden Boy.
Burgers is just gonna walk through that guy. You crazy? Hey, yeah, you know that. You know he's gonna walk right through. Yeah, he's been dropped before. That guy. What's his name again? Flair the Flair, whatever.
Blair the Flair Cobbs.
He's been dropped by no name. What do you think Virgil Ortiz is gonna do to him? You feel me?
If Virgil gonna knock his head off, he gonna knock his head off.
Brown, really? Wow, that's a disrespect, bro. He said Blair.
Yeah, I'm trying to be honest, but like, damn.
Nah, you crazy. Blair.
Hey, what about?
I like that Dominican kid. What's his name? Is it Ramirez? He's with Freddie Roach.
Oh yeah, I heard of him. Yeah. He's good. Yeah. I still want to see more. Who
is that, yo?
Ramirez. That's his last name.
I forgot what was his first name. Damn.
I think so.
Rosario.
Which way is that?
No. Rosario. He's 154. He's banana.
Yeah. I love Rosario's good. I like.
What weight class you talking about? 147 or 140?
He trains with Freddie Roach. He's a prospect. I forgot his name. I think it's Carlos Ramirez. I forgot his name though. Damn.
I gotta check him out. Yo, what y'all think about Edgar Berlanga from Puerto Rico? Man, he fights. He's out of Brooklyn. Edgar Berlanga.
Oh yeah, I know that kid. Hell yeah, he a beast. He be knocking people out.
Yeah, hey, Punch, you know who Berlanga is? Punch drunk Mr. Moon.
To be honest, nah.
He from Brooklyn. Yo, he got 13 wins, 13 knockouts, all in the first round.
Yeah, he a little monster, bro.
El Boricua, El Boricua, yeah, he's good. Yo, but you heard of Xander Zayas?
Yes, from Puerto Rico. He about
yo, you know that's Yo, check this out. But did y'all know that's Amanda's little brother, right?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. He was sparring the other day.
That kid could fight. Yo, he got skills. He's only 17. Yo, I'm telling y'all, yo, that kid could fight. Y'all should check him out too.
He was sparring the other day, I think.
Xander Zayas. Yeah.
Yo, he's nice. Hey, what y'all think about Rashidi Ellis? He fights for Golden Boy. Speedy Rashidi Ellis with them fast hands.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say, what's this guy's name, man? The one that come with the pillow.
Oh yeah, that he always bring his pillow out. Yeah, when he knocks his opponent out, right? I forgot his name though.
He lost his last fight.
Oh yeah, and Showbox, right? I think.
Is it Showbox? I think so.
Yeah, Showbox. Yeah.
He lost his last fight. Better take that pillow home.
I didn't know he lost.
He always come with a pillow and never knock nobody out.
What y'all think about the Dream? That dude, I think he from over there in the Ukraine or some shit like that.
Yeah, his name is Israel Madrimov. He looks like Triple G.
Yeah, him.
Okay.
With Triple G Promotions, he fight at 154. He's a beast. 5 wins, 5 knockouts. Which you know who that is, Mr. Moonshine? You heard of him?
I heard of him. I think he was an MSG the time when Triple G fought Steve Rose.
Yeah, he's a beast, bro. You know, I think at 154, he gonna be a problem for anybody. Guido and Glenn, y'all, what y'all think about him?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I know he a beast. That's why I brought him up.
Hell yeah, he's a beast. Glenn, what you like about him?
I'm saying the dude is his movement. His movement is like Lomachenko, to be honest with you. Like it's his foot speed. To be completely honest, and the way he sets up punches, like if you watch the limited amount of footage you can find about him, right? The man can move and maneuver and figure out where to land those punches. You know what I'm saying? And if you look at him side by side with other big name people, you're gonna see like, yo, like the dude is foot speed and all that is incredible. You know what I'm saying? Like he's somebody that I know damn well whoever the promoter is at that time is gonna be milking the cow. You know. So I hope he gets with the right promotional team. That way they can really build him and make him last because he got potential.
Yo, he's with Eddie Hearn in them. My bad. Go ahead, Guido. My bad.
Then he's straight then. Then he's straight.
Well, I wanted to ask you, since you're from Cali, right? From over there, right? You're from California, right? What you think about Gabe Flores from Stockton, California? You know Gabe Flores?
No, I don't think I know who that is.
The prospect, he was like the youngest prospect that they signed from Thailand.
Oh, I think
if I'm mistaken, Gabe Flores, I think. You know, Gabriel Flores. You never heard of him?
I gotta check him out.
He's pretty good.
Man,
yeah.
I'm gonna check him out.
Prospect, I know it's a lot of prospects.
What about Diego Pacheco from LA now?
Oh yeah, I told Punch about that Diego Pacheco. He's young. He's only 19.
Yeah. You told me about it.
I told him about that. He could fight. Give him 2 more years. Oh my goodness. Give him 2 more years.
They all need 2 more years. We all know that.
Hold on.
He's only 19 though. He's only 19.
Let me just respond. Third Cav said, Glenn, you like Loma? Nah, laugh out loud. Why would anybody not like Loma? Just because somebody like somebody else a little more, you can't take credit away from Loma. Loma's ill. Like, what are you talking about? Of course I like Loma. I'm a boxing fan.
Yeah, ain't no bias around here, man. We gonna keep it real.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Loma's a fantastic boxer too, you know.
Hell
yeah, he's good. That's why people want to fight him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. That's the ultimate test in that division.
For sure. What about F.A. Ajagba? What you think about Ajagba, Mr. Moonshine?
F.A. Ajagba.
Heavyweight. Beast.
I don't know, man. In the heavyweight division, man, you gotta convince me more.
Yeah, he got dropped
because it's like who he's fighting that is gauging his I don't know yet, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, he's more like a prospect, like Virgil Ortiz and Boots Ennis. You know what I'm saying? Or in his boots,
he
whatever
older,
the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he more of a prospect, you know what I'm saying? Like, but dude is just like a beast, bro.
Yo, we better beat the heavyweight now, because really, I don't see. Name me the heavyweights that are 20 years old. No 30-year-old. Name me the heavyweights that are 20.
Daniel Dubois from the UK. He's a beast.
Daniel Dubois. Who else? Because all these dudes in the heavyweight division, they look. Deontay Wilder's gonna be 35. Ortiz is old. Pulev is 39, gonna be 40. Tyson Fury is what, 31? Anthony Joshua
about 29, 30, something like that.
Can I make a quick point on that one?
He's gonna be kind of
look. So for me, I would think, right, and I'm just saying from my own personal experience, I'm 6 foot 4.5 inches, right? I'm 6 foot 4.5 inches. I weigh about 285 pounds. I'm a tall, broad dude. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it takes a long time to get in that man body, right? You know what I'm saying? Throughout your life. And I feel like a lot of these dudes are not ready for it. And Anthony Joshua was a little special when he came in with that. And there were like Mike Tyson. He was a little special when he came in with, 13 years old like that, all crazy like that. You know what I'm saying? Like there's certain people that just like got it from the get-go. But otherwise, most people take a little bit of time to get into that man body. Like even if you're smaller, but in that smaller division, it's a little easier to get, a win here and there. Whereas with heavyweights, you talking about real power, and you getting knocked out if you make the wrong decision. So that's all I say about that.
Y'all put it like this, yo. Mike Tyson, we see Mike Tyson, fat and all, and he got in better shape than Andy Ruiz. That's embarrassing.
That's true. That's facts. That's facts.
That's it. Yo, I was gonna do a video about it because the same time Andy Ruiz said he's back training in the gym, he's still the same shit. Like he's still the same fat dude. Like, and then this guy
ese está comiendo demasiado taco, y bebiendo mucha Corona,
Be like, yo, record me for a 30-second clip. I'm gonna make believe I'm working out.
Eating tainted meat.
That's
I want to ask y'all. I want to ask all of y'all. Who y'all see future Hall of Famers? Fighters that would be future Hall of Famers.
Devin Haney.
But if they would retire right now,
my man H Money said Devin Haney. We knew you were gonna say Devin Haney, man. Like,
come on, man.
Who else?
Well, right now or young guys. What you mean, young guys in the future, or like people who's about to retire?
Like fighters now, like right now, like that's gonna be Hall of Famers soon.
If they retired right now, they'd be in the Hall of Fame. Okay, I see what you're saying. Maybe Canelo.
Yeah, we know her. Yeah.
Crawford, maybe Crawford.
Okay.
I think Crawford. Maybe
Lomachenko.
I don't know yet about
How about
that.
Mikey? Mikey is a 4-weight division, right?
I think they'll put him in the Hall of Fame just based off his amateur career.
Okay, by amateur, but not by professional.
I think there's only 2 fighters in the history of boxing that's in the Hall of Fame with their amateur careers. He's gonna get in the Hall of Fame just because of amateur career. He won a lot of medals too, so he's gonna go there.
Yeah, but I mean, he only had about 12 fights. You know what I mean? So it's not enough, really. You know what I mean? So I'm just being real. If we put Loma in the Hall of Fame, we got to put Mikey right now in the Hall of Fame, like Guido said. We have to put Broner in there.
They might.
That's true.
If this guy went, Fernando Vargas went, I think opens up the floodgates. There's going to be a lot of people who's going to be making the Hall of Fame now.
And the reason why I think Fernando Vargas is a Hall of Fame, one is because he became the youngest champion 154, and he fought, even though he lost to the big name, but he still fought everybody.
But he beat big names.
That's why they put him in the Hall of Fame,
Fernando Vargas beat Hall of Famers, bro. He beat Winky Wright.
Yeah, he beat somebody.
Winky Wright. He beat
lost to Trinidad and De La Hoya.
I watched that fight. Matter of fact, it's good that you just mentioned that fight. I watched that fight a week and a half ago, and for me, I think Winky Wright got robbed.
Me too. I thought he got robbed, but he won though. You know what I mean? He got the win. So he beat Winky Wright, he beat Ike Corte, and he beat Yori Boy Campos. You know what I mean? Mexican legend.
Right. Campo was a beast back in the days.
He had 100 wins. Yori Boy Campos had over 100 wins.
I remember when Trinidad beat him, he was like 56-0, right? Right, when Trinidad beat Campo.
I think so. It was something like that. But
I got a new topic. Once y'all done discussing that, I got an interesting topic real quick.
So fighters, if they retire right now, Hall of Famers, maybe.
We already got 3, right? H. We already got 3.
Yeah, we got 3. What about Fury? Well, I want to hear from the panel. Which Fury or Joshua? Y'all think they got Hall of Fame careers? Joshua, gold medalist, 2-time heavyweight champion, unified champion, beat Klitschko. He beat Joseph Parker, knocked out Dylan White, beat Andy Ruiz. What y'all think about Joshua and Fury? Y'all think they Hall of Fame bound already?
I mean, I think honestly speaking, all 3 top ones, like even Deontay Wilder, because you know, he had the biggest knockout ratio to date before. He only got 2 losses against the same person, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like, and not even 2 losses. He got 1 loss and a draw, technically, even though I believe that he lost the first one. You know what I'm saying? But
Muhammad Ali for defense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, yeah, with the 10 defenses, right?
I think if you're gonna go based on era, I think 3 of them will go to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Okay. What about Triple G?
There's so many the heavyweight champions you can name. So
what about Triple G?
He go to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he's going. He's going. Roman Gonzalez too.
His reign.
Chocolito. Yeah, Chocolito for sure.
So Chocolatito is, you know, he's getting his respect back.
Yeah, he only lost 2 against the same person too. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, if somebody got your number, man, like Tarver had Roy Jones' number, right? But did Roy Jones, wasn't he the best? Like, I mean, at least for me, he was one of my favorite boxers of all time. You know what I mean? Roy Jones. But at the end of the day, Tarver had his number.
Okay, one more fighter.
He lost to Roy Jones too.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But he still had his number.
Yeah, he did. He knocked him out.
I mean, who Tarver beat? I think Tarver made his name off Roy Jones. He beat what? Chad Dawson. That's it.
No, Chad Dawson beat him.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, he made his name off of that in the Rocky movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I got a question. What about Usyk? Y'all got Usyk. He was the last undisputed champion, Olympic gold medalist. He was undisputed.
Oh man, is that cruiserweight division, man? Is
yeah, nobody really watches that, but I think if he makes a name for himself in heavyweight,
yeah, if he wants one title at heavyweight, he's
I agree. I agree with that, Glenn. Yeah, he got to make a name in heavyweight. Yeah, let me just say, yeah, he's a Hall of Fame.
For sure. So Glenn,
I want to see Usyk. I want to see his name.
I like Usyk. I think he's gonna win a title, bro. I think he's gonna beat one of those guys for a belt for sure. I believe in him.
You think he'll beat Anthony Joshua? Because that's gonna be his story right after.
Yeah, I think he'll beat Joshua. I think he'll outbox him easily. Give him a boxing lesson. He might knock him out, bro. Usyk got skills, bro. He got a lot of skills, bro. And he has the fastest hands in the heavyweight division. He has the best footwork, bro. He's like Lomachenko at heavyweight, pretty much.
Yeah, I think I got Usyk beating Anthony Joshua.
I agree with that.
I agree with that.
I got that.
I think he beats Fury too, bro. I think he beat Fury too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's gonna be a good chess match.
Yeah, because I don't know about the arm reach and the height. You know what I'm saying? That's the difficult part. You see, like when Cotto fought what's his name, Austin Trout. After losing to Mayweather, I said, "What the hell is he doing?" Austin Trout got like a 6-inch reach advantage. Like, why the hell is he fighting Austin Trout? I thought it was the dumbest move for Cotto, but he didn't have his father in the corner, things like that. It was trying to get him back in there, and then he lost that fight badly. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't even because Cotto's not a Hall of Famer. It's just because it was a bad style matchup. It's like Austin Trout was just a simple boxer with a longer arm reach, and he knew how to jab. And Cotto couldn't get close. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. That was just a bad style matchup, man. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if Usyk versus Fury works like that.
You know what the good thing about these dudes, that these dudes could lose, but their people still loyal to them, man.
True.
Still loyal. It's hard for American fighters, I'll tell you that. I don't raise Bay, but I'll coach it. I could coach it, Bay. It's hard. The loyalty sucks for American fighters.
Yo, before we switch up the topic at 154 pounds, man, I got to give a shout out to Erickson Lubin, man. I like Lubin a lot, bro. Lubin got skills, bro.
I know, man. I thought, damn, he let me down with that first round knockout. But I'm gonna tell you like this: on the rematch, it's gonna go to a decision.
Yeah, it would. He's better now, bro. He was younger then, bro. He was green back then. You learn from your mistakes.
I don't even think that it was just. I think he just got caught with a good shot because he was doing good that round. He was winning that round.
Yeah.
He got caught. He got overzealous.
What's your think about this kid, Jason Rosario?
Banana.
Yeah, against Charlo.
He's good.
Mango power.
I don't know if Samson Promotion is gonna put him. Samson Promotion ain't gonna put that fight with Charlo right away. Watch. Samson,
so let me
promoters they signing dudes right now.
What's the promotion? What's the promotion?
Samson.
Okay, I got to check them out. Hey, Glenn, what was you about to say, Glenn?
No, I was gonna jump back on Punch's topic the other day, because Punch was talking about the differences, of appreciation for the welterweight division back in the day versus now, right? And I never got a chance to jump in on that topic. You know what I'm saying? And Punch, I agree that you had a solid argument with that one, but then I would play devil's advocate, right? And say, what about the Mayweather, Cotto, you know what I'm saying, De La Hoya, you know what I'm saying? What about that era? That was not too long ago. That was, you know what I'm saying?
Era too. Don't forget.
Yeah, that was a turned up era right there.
Yeah.
So I mean, we could have said that then too.
Yeah, but
when you look at if you pull up the rankings during that time, and you look at the Hall of Famers at that time, right? And I'm not gonna lie, I'm talking off the top. I'm not one to Google just to make a debate, right? I'm just saying, like, I remember that era. That was a pretty fucking dope era. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was scrapping back then.
No, it was. The thing is, when I made that debate was that every time they like to bring the old dudes, they like to bring that era. They always say the golden era. So my debate was, I got these welterweights better than the welterweights in that era. And people say, man, I'm bugging because they was thinking about Hagler, they was thinking about Hearns, but they got to remember these guys also fall in the middleweight division. I'm talking about welterweights, like welterweight. I'm not talking about Roberto Duran when he fought in lightweight. I'm talking about their welterweight.
Right.
So then I'm saying how many mega fights there was at welterweight. You had Hearns, Wilfred Benitez, right? You had Leonard, and not even Hearns and Hearns fought in 154.
Leonard and Hearns was 147 fight.
Leonard and Hearns,
yes.
Yeah. But I'm saying that Wilfred Benitez and Hearns was in 154, so that don't count. The 1 and 2 Duran, Wilfred Benitez and Duran fought. But when was that? That was 154 pounds also, I think. Hagler's middleweight, right?
Yeah, he was middleweight only at 160.
So then it's only like 3 big fights, right? 4 big fights in the welterweight division at that time. And then I mentioned those fights versus Keith Thurman versus Porter versus Spence, Porter versus Daniel Garcia, Thurman versus Daniel Garcia, Ugas versus Porter, Kell Brook versus Spence. These are memorable fights. The only reason is that people live in the moment right now. But if you match that up with those fights, I got this era. Who y'all got?
I got the era I was talking about, because you know what I'm saying, like I took it into careful. But no, I'm saying, like, yeah, between those two eras, you're right. But I'm saying, like, I think that we need to take into consideration the fact that that era, when it came down to it, you talking about Pacquiao versus this dude, Mayweather versus this dude, Cotto versus this dude. You know what I'm saying? Like Margarito, you know, whatever, you know, happened to him, Mosley versus this dude. You had like so many, also, you had a lot of interesting things going on at that time too. And that's my point. That's what I was trying to say, because I trust me, I had to think hard about it, because I know that when it came to the you know, Fantastic Four back then, the Four Horsemen, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like they were changing so many weight classes. You know what I'm saying? That I couldn't even like remember, oh, who was at 140 at this point, fighting at this point. who was at 147, but I know for a fact the ones that I was paying money for pay-per-view, they was at 147. You know what I mean? And when it came down to all of those fights, they were interesting fights.
Yeah.
And if you look at
I gotta go.
Go ahead, my bad. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, Glenn. My bad. Go ahead. You was rocking. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, if I gotta look it up right now, I'm pretty sure that that when you look at that list, they're probably either all Hall of Famers or future Hall of Famers at this point, because that was an interesting era back in those days. When I'm talking about with the Mayweather, Cotto, Pacquiao, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for me, I like the older era, to be honest, man. Just I know Punch had a lot of good fights though, but just that fight with Sugar Ray versus Hearns and shit, you know what I mean? Those fights is legendary fights. So we still haven't seen a fight like that, bro. One fight out of all those fights wasn't close to that one, bro.
This is what I was saying. So put all the fights that I just mentioned of this era. Did Thurman Porter get a standing ovation? Was it a war?
It was good, but it wasn't like that though. It was no knockdowns. You seen Hearns got hurt. He came back. It meant 15 rounds, bro. It was one of the greatest fights ever, bro. Sugar Ray's eye was like gone. He lost his eye in that fight.
But that's just okay. That's one fight. Roberto Duran and Sugar Ray Leonard, 2 fights they fought. Who else?
You had good fighters though. You had Mark Breland's back then. Mark Breland was an Olympic gold medalist. You had great. It was more fighters, bro. You know what I mean? But I just think those eras was much better, bro. And like even this era, the biggest fight we want to see though, Punch, Spence and Crawford never happened. Never.
No, but see, and I was debating that too. Like, yeah, remember this era's still not even done yet. And also, Crawford just moved up 2 years ago. Because I feel like people will watch a fight and we're probably watching a great fight, but our minds is stuck on, let's say if you're watching Sean Porter versus Errol Spence. On paper, we know that's a good fight, but we're like, we want to see Errol Spence and but Crawford, nah. So we're not giving like that their just due. We're not giving this matchup, which was a fight of the year candidate. Think about it. A lot of these welterweight fights was actually fight of the year candidates. Even the Manny Pacquiao and Keith Thurman, fight of the year candidate. Earl Spence Porter, fight of the year candidate. Porter versus Thurman, fight of the year candidate. That fight in Kell Brook and Earl Spence was a great fight. I think we just lived the moment. It's easy. It's like if you ask me who's my favorite who you think is the best basketball player, I'm gonna say Michael Jordan, but because that's my era of watching ball. You could put me, I could be 50, and there's gonna be a lot of dudes. It's gonna be an amazing thing. I'm always gonna be like, Jordan, because our mind is stuck in the past.
Okay, check me out though. This is what I say. Back in the day, we got the fights when we wanted to see them. We didn't have to wait. You know what I mean? Sugar Ray and Hearns fight in their prime. You know what I mean? Now they're making you wait until Pacquiao's 40 and Mayweather's 40 for them to fight. Nowadays, we waiting for Crawford in the Spence for years. You know what I'm saying? Crawford now is about 32. They won't fight until he's 34, when he's probably past his prime. So back in the day, they gave you the best fights when the fans wanted it, bro. When the fans demanded it, we got it. Now we want the fights, and we still waiting. Talking about this side of the street, that side of the street. Back then, it was none of that, bro. That's why.
Yeah, like I told Punch One, back in the days, none of the fans did this shit. They didn't have this problem. It's crazy how we all got to deal with this shit. Back in the days, fighter had too much pride for that shit. Be like, you need to fight in my neck, I need to fight in your neck. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. You're right.
Those are the best era, in my opinion.
For
the
sure.
golden era.
That is, you're right. Guido is right. This is what I want to say, guys. I'm about to head out. Shout outs to everybody on the panel. Guido, Glenn, Mr. Moonshine. You know what I'm saying? And shout outs to everybody in the chat, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button and subscribe to Mr. Moonshine Punch Drunk Boxing right now, guys. And shout outs to Teofimo Lopez Sr., man, for coming to the show, man. Appreciate you.
All right, brother, man. Take care, man.
Peace. Take care, bro. Take care.
Peace, my brother.
When you going live again? When you going live again?
Oh, shit.
We head out.
All right. So I know I have one more topic, Punch. Unless you got a topic, you got a topic?
No. I was just gonna say that we really got to look at the red. Like put it this way. I'm gonna put it out there. Look at the resume, because this is what I want to argue, because I hate that today always got to be discredited and devalued because of the past. We always be like, oh, the heavyweight division. Like I remember that was another argument I was having, that people look at, oh, if these heavyweights today will fight the heavyweights of in the 90s, oh, they wouldn't even make it. Deontay Wilder and these guys won't even make it. But if you look at it, look at the ranking. Just look at the ranking in 1999 or 1998 rankings of heavyweight. They telling me that Wilder couldn't knock out half of these dudes in the top 10. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you. Bro, I watch you all the time. I agree with you. I know it's more Rahman. You know what I'm saying? Like what's his name? The Galata. I got you. I never try to downplay them. So I'm not part of that crowd. And then we were talking about a different division too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not talking about that. Like, I'm just saying that, like, for the welterweight division, as far as that division was concerned, because the whole, like, when it came to heavyweight, the Klitschko's were running and it was a boring ass era. You know what I'm saying? But when it came to the welterweights, when it comes to Cotto, Mayweather, Pacquiao, that was my only point when it comes to that. Like, but I agree with you with everything else.
Yeah, man, because I mean, that's what it is. And if you look at it, you see, like, we say that back in the days they used to fight each other back to back to back. If you look at the resume, they really didn't fight each other back to back to back, unless if it's Durang and Sugar Ray Leonard when they did the rematch. But they wasn't fighting like back to back to back. Like, think about it. Look, look right here. Let's say Sugar Ray Leonard and Wilfred Benitez, 1979. 1979. The next time Wilfred Benitez fought anybody, you know, he fought Durang in 1982. You feel me? Like, that's a big gap in fighting another welterweight, super welterweight bout versus a hot name. So people have this picture like, oh, Wilfred Benitez fought this guy, and then the next fight he fought this guy, and then Roberto Duran fought this guy on Hearns, and they thought it was like a little five group, and they just fighting amongst each other all day long, like there's no fights in between. And today, if you really think about it, okay, let's say Keith Thurman and Sean Porter fought in 2016. All right, they fought 2016. The next fight after that, who fought? Then we saw Daniel Garcia and Keith Thurman. Then we saw Kell Brook and Earl Spence. And we're in 2020, but there's been fights. If you look at, there's been 8 big fights in a span of 4 years. And these fights in this era was like fight of the year candidate type of fights. All these fights was close. If you look at it, Ugas versus Porter, close. Daniel Garcia, Keith Thurman, close. I think Keith Thurman was way ahead, but they have it close. Earl Spence, Porter, close. Porter, Daniel Garcia, Kell Brook, they all close. They're all great fights. And I think that we take the time to actually appreciate what's in front of us. We appreciate the era. Not saying, let's say, and look, for example, who's going to fight next? We got Daniel Garcia fighting Earl Spence next. But the people going to be like, oh, man, but we want to see Earl Spence and Bud Crawford. But yeah, but this matchup is actually almost a 50-50 fight also. It's a hard matchup. Who y'all got, Daniel Garcia or Earl Spence?
Oh.
Yo, that's a 50-50. 50-50 for me.
See, you feel me? That's my point.
I don't know if he's yeah.
Look at Sean Porter's resume. Look at Keith Thurman's resume. Look at Daniel Garcia's resume. Look at Earl Spence's resume. When he fights Daniel Garcia, we're living right now in a golden era. The only thing is, if people want to appreciate today's era.
Yeah.
Go ahead and speak, Guido.
No, what I was gonna say is I don't know if Errol Spence is ready to fight Danny Garcia. You know, we don't know how he's gonna react after that crash accident he had. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's there mentally, spiritually
Hey,
for that fight.
if he signed a
You know what I'm
contract,
saying? Danny's not Danny's not. You ain't just gonna walk over Danny Garcia like that. You know?
I
And we
agree.
got some.
I agree with you, Rondell. I agree with you on that one. He might need a tune-up. I mean, to be honest, he's still not clear to fight. He still haven't had his teeth that's supposed to be coming. He still don't got that. So he's still not clear to fight. He's still not clear to spar.
I don't think he's even clear to train, right?
Nah, he's not clear to spar.
Right. So yeah, so I don't know. It's saying for September, but I don't know about that.
I don't even think it's gonna be September because of think about it. That was my other thing that I was saying yesterday. How everything's gonna be in September. You got Canelo Alvarez gonna be fighting in independent in Mexico independent. You got Teofimo Lopez and Lomachenko. You got Casimero and Inoue. How are they gonna all fight in September?
Right. But is it possible? But is it possible? Like they could do that? If they could do that, that could be great for us.
Do it because think about it. The same promoter. Same promoter.
The date.
Top Rank got Inoue and Lomachenko. They're not gonna fight on the same month.
Right.
Well, maybe. I don't know how I don't know how they're gonna spend their money on promoting.
Hey, but that'd be great for us fans, though. You imagine that?
Yeah, it could happen. You could see back-to-back fights because still we're gonna see Dillian White versus Povetkin. We're gonna see Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor on the same card. There's gonna be a lot of fights. Regis race. I don't know if he's gonna fight Maurice Hooker anymore. I don't know.
Hey, yo, Punch, can you drop the link one more time? Because I got to switch phones and I got one more question for you.
Okay.
Link one more time because I got to switch phones and I got one more question for you. Okay. Link one more time because I got to switch phones and I got one more question for you. Okay. Link one more time because I got to switch phones and I got one more question for you.
Yeah, you got that on repeat?
That's what it sounds like, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of months. It could be a great fight, bro.
Oh shit! Hold on 1 second. Do I got you on here too? Oh shit! Hold on. I got you right now. That shit repeating like a motherfucker. No, I got you dead.
Let me know when you're ready.
Got me now?
Yeah. As you flushing the toilet, clean your hands. Clean your hands, son. Clean your hands, bro.
Yo.
Damn, I got like. You got 2 phones? Oh. But yeah, man. I'm gonna be here like what, 5 more minutes. Any questions? Punch, you guys remember, bro?
All right, bro. Yo, damn. My other phone was being a beast, bro. My bad.
Bradley was a good fighter, man. I'm saying I don't even think Manny Pacquiao's gonna fight this year either.
Yo, so my last question of the night was, yo, do you remember how epic the Rafael Marquez versus Israel Vasquez fights were?
Ooh, that was bloody. Yeah,
Remember
I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
I was a young kid when I saw that fight. Damn.
Mr.
That
Moonshine,
shit
you
was
remember
nasty, that fight.
Yeah.
those were Fight of the Year candidates. So, you know, now judging by today's standards, though, right?
Yeah.
Do you think we'll ever see fights like that again? You seen how Israel Vasquez suffered the cut above the eyes, and basically that stopped a couple of the fights. But when it kept going, he was able to get to Rafael Marquez. So what do you think about the state of the boxing world right now? Do you think that we'll ever see fights like that?
Well, I think the fighters are willing to fight like that, but is the commission and the referees are willing to let those fights happen. I mean, we've seen too many fights prematurely stopped.
Right.
So the type of war that we're used to and seeing a bloody. Remember, they be checking. If you got a little cut in your fucking eye, just a little scratch, the doctor got to see you. You know what I'm saying? It's getting too,
overprotective, right?
Yeah, too overprotective, and we not gonna see something like that again. I don't think so. I don't think we're gonna see things. We ain't gonna see an all-out war. Depending on the put it that way. That's why I like Willis. Willis, he'll let you fight.
Yeah, because he's making some ill expressions while he's watching.
Yeah, he's enjoying himself. You know, he's a comedian, right? He's a stand-up comedian in New York.
I didn't know that, but I could see that.
Yeah, he's a stand-up comedian. Yeah, he's fun. But yeah, but I mean, so we're seeing great fights, and remember, there's an evolution in boxing as well. These guys know these guys are better. They might not be better on the offensive side, but they're better at the defensive side.
You talk about the welterweight
boxers today, just boxers in general today.
I mean, everything develops. You know what I'm saying? Everything in hand, like everything kind of evolves, right?
Like, you know why we saw a lot of wars? It's because most of these guys was more of a fighting guys. Like they needed to do this to survive. A lot of these guys in this era, they was groomed to be boxers. Keith Thurman, Teofimo Lopez, they're not like street kids, street guys. They're good, groomed, educated, got family type of kids. You feel me? That grew up in boxing. Danny Swift Garcia, Floyd Mayweather. They're not all like Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao had to fight. There's a difference. And that's why you see in styles. Mike Tyson, he had to fight. So you see a difference in their style. Their style is more survival mode. So I'm boxing, but I'm fighting you. We at war. These other guys, Devin Haney, is a boxer. They're groomed to fight. Shakur Stevenson. These guys are boxers. Like, this is something that they do as an art, not for survival mode.
I feel like back in the day, fighters had way more heart. No, you know what I'm saying? Fighters have way more heart.
It takes heart to get inside that ring. They all got heart, but they just.
I know that, but what I'm saying, they got extra. Like they have more. You know what I mean? Like they have more dog in them.
You could say dog in them. Yeah, you could say that. Heart is. I give them all. Man, I give heart. Yo, that's why I got a boxing channel, because I love these men and women that step inside a ring, man. I got so much respect for these. Yo, I got so much respect for the guy that's ranked number 10,000. Just to get inside that ring, bro, is different. It's different. You take that one punch, that's your reality check.
Yeah.
Hey, Guido, my bad. Hey, Guido, it's like Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like he was a different dog in there, right? But the refs weren't going to call a clothesline and that dropped them by the neck. You know what I'm saying? But we could try to debate now who's better than him and this and this and that. But he had to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? And so we look at it like a better era, especially since we watched it live back in those days.
Right.
And I also think that's even though that was The Last Dance was a good thing. It's also a disservice, because now all you hear in boxing media, I mean, not in boxing media, but in sports media, you see, Michael Jordan is way better than LeBron James. You see, these guys ain't better like it was back in the days. It's always to discredit today's athlete. That's why I'm starting to not even like that type of narrative now. Like in every sport, it's not like how it used to be. It takes away from today's athletes. I don't believe it's fair, bro. Like, think about it. A guy like LeBron James, he's not playing ball to be better than the guys he's playing against. He's not being compared to them. He's being compared with cemented legacy. He's never going to win that battle.
Yeah, I don't think that when I look at LeBron, right, I think he's a all-time great athlete, right? But when you compare him to MJ, to me specifically, I don't understand how a grown-ass man like that flops all the time and acts like he got hit when nobody even hit him, and they put it in slow motion and the person completely missed and he's flopping on his back like he got hit. That's my shit. Like, you know, I just think that is bullshit, and we need that out of the game. There should be rules against that. Because if you're going to call rules against clothesline, you know what I'm saying, clothesline and the next dude, then call rules about that. You know, like, why is this dude flopping and acting like he got hit when he didn't get hit? You know what I'm saying? Just to get 2 more points, you know what I'm saying, from the free throw line, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? But I still respect him as a great, because he still hits 3-pointers, you know what I'm saying, in clutch situations. You know what I'm saying? People call him choke artists here and there, but, you know, like, he still does what he does. You know what I'm saying? He didn't get to 8 finals for no reason. He didn't bring his team to all of that for no reason. Obviously, he's great. You know what I'm saying? He beat a lot of records already. You know what I mean? But some will argue that he went straight out of high school, you know what I'm saying, whereas Jordan didn't. You know what I mean? Like, so, you know, it's difference of opinion when it comes to that. But I still get the perspective that you're trying to come with, as far as, you know, I'm not trying to shit on the new generation. I just think that circumstances are a little different. So we got to judge them accordingly.
Glenn, and it's the same thing with the rap music. I don't even hear rap music because I don't like this generation of rap. Oh my God! I mean, hey, if that's what they like, that's what they like, you know. But I don't like it because, you know, I think it's trash. You know.
Don't even get me started on rap.
I only hear Latin trap. Latin trap, damn, bro. I only hear my Spanish shit, you know. I don't even hear, like, I love my old school 90s raps, you know, but I don't even hear the new rap songs that's coming out today. I don't even know who's the rappers though. I know it's 6ix9ine.
See what you got in the comment box, man. Let's talk Lopez pro record. How bad it look. If we win, remember you basically say. Femo's gonna win. MJ's the best, but LeBron is very close.
Yo, Glenn.
What up? What up?
You know, like we were saying, like every fan has a different style that they like. Like Punch, what style do you like?
In
a boxer? Slick, right? You like slick boxing?
I like ring generals. I like people that I like the stick and move, but also I like the boxer puncher. I like the dudes that know how to think. I like the fighter that know how to slug and could adjust at the fly and move around. So these are the types. So I like a Demetrius Andrade. I like that style. I like the style of a Keith Thurman. Yeah. I like the style of a Teofimo Lopez. I like the style of who else that I like?
Yeah, I like Teofimo. Teofimo's a beast with that style. Yeah. You don't like aggressive fighters like that, though, right?
No, because you could be aggressive, but
be smart, intelligent aggressive. Yeah.
You could box and switch. Buck Crawford.
I was gonna say that. I was waiting for you to say that, and I'm gonna say why. Tell me if you agree, Punch. The reason I like Bud Crawford, and when everybody, I've already had the discussion with you a little bit when it comes to Bud Crawford versus Spence. The reason why I picked Bud Crawford is the dude has already admitted that he changes pace and volume, and he's a switch hitter. So not only does he change the pace and velocity of his punches, meaning that he taps you and you think that he's giving you light punches just to pull at you, and then all of a sudden you got a fucking power jab and followed by a power left hook. You know what I'm saying? He does that on purpose.
Yeah, I like Ennis, Bruce Ennis, Virgil Ortiz.
Yeah.
Lomachenko style too.
Yeah, he does the same thing. Lomachenko does the same thing as Bud.
Inoue, Pacquiao. Pacquiao, the older he got, the smarter he got. So those are my type of those are the type of styles that I like. I like the unpredictable. Now there's styles that, let's say like Gary Russell Jr. I like his hand speed, but I hate that he stays in the same spot also. I wish he could use his legs more. I like fighters that know how to use their legs, use all the corners in the ring. Canelo Alvarez used to have mud feet, and he has evolved. I like Canelo Alvarez. So I like the style. I like the style like Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah, because they used to be fundamentally sound, and that was it. But then they added things, wrinkles to their coat. You know what I'm saying? Like and it just has to do with, you have to be able to switch your style for different styles. And so you can't just go in there boxing one way and think you're going to defeat everybody. And unfortunately, that's where we get back to the Deontay Wilder aspect of it. Not everybody's going to go for that one punch knockout scenario, because they're going to figure it out.
I like Deontay Wilder too.
Yeah, and I like him too.
Because he just came when I feel that he just came when the heavyweight division just needed a spark. We needed a spark. We needed something special in the heavyweight division, and Deontay Wilder brought that. And I don't care what anybody say about his style. I don't care. We needed Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder makes the heavyweight division exciting. Just as much. It's a good. I like a buffet. I don't want everybody to look the same. I don't want Deontay Wilder to fight like Tyson Fury. I like that.
Exactly.
If you if you ever come to Orlando, right, on OBT, which is the main strip where they got hoes and shit, right? Not that
Glenn, I love Orlando, man.
they got a Chinese buffet, bro, and you will get every type of Hispanic food that you could think of, bro. Ceviche and everything, bro, for like $7.90, and they got an open bar.
I went there last summer, man, Glenn. Man, I love Orlando, man.
Yeah,
they got so much food that you could just go eat. Shit.
Yeah, man. I'm just speaking facts. For if Punch, you ever get down there, man, go to El Palacio, bro. Like you're gonna have
I'll go. I'll check that out. Yeah.
Okay.
Orlando, man. Damn.
That's why I always say, like on my channel, that's why I always had like a Thurman and a Bud Crawford beating Earl Spence, because it's just the styles, their unpredictability, their footwork.
Yeah, that's true.
I only think that Earl Spence could fight one way.
That's what I was trying to say. You see, and people be hating on me for that, and I'm not. It's not that I'm not a Spence fan, because I like him, but I'm a fan of boxing, and I gotta speak the truth when it comes down to it, right? And I feel like Bud, like he knows, he's already said it, like, so I don't even have to guess if he knows it, because he's already said it. That he taps people, he makes them feel a certain feel, and then when they get comfortable, boom, he hits them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But Crawford could switch. He's unpredictable. You got a game plan for him. You just can't fight for him. You got a game plan for him.
Exactly.
And when it comes to those fights, also a lot of people don't like talking about that, but they gotta talk about the trainer. There's a lot of guys that don't have elite trainers, and sometimes when you go to a certain level, you're gonna need that elite trainer to game plan it. Because at this stage, it's not all too much about skills. Like, let's say these guys know each other already. They've been following each other. They go to each other's fights. They know each other. What makes them different? What makes them win is the game planning. The game plan of the trainer. You listen to the trainer and things of that nature. So when you got, let's say you got Bud Crawford and Earl Spence, I'm looking also who's the better trainer, Bomac or Spence trainer. What's his name again?
Spence trainer. Spence.
The bald-headed guy, right? I forgot his name. I forgot his name. Yeah.
So who's a better trainer? Who you think is gonna make the type of adjustments? Who's gonna come with a better game plan?
I think Crawford's trainer. Yeah.
I think Bomac is gonna do it too.
Yeah, I think him. Yeah.
But I think that ring IQ is going to come in, you know what I'm saying, for the fighter itself, because you know what I'm saying, the trainer is not going to be in the ring.
Yeah, but also, but it's game planning. They go inside the ring with a game plan. You know?
I agree with you 1,000% with that one. You know what I mean? I just when it comes to Bud specifically versus Spence, I've been trying to say this from day one, man. Like it's the same way that people be having this argument on your channel all the time about T.O. and Haney. I just think that that Bud and it's not that I don't support both because I'm a boxing fan, period. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see that fight because I would love to be proven wrong either way. Because you know what I'm saying? As long as I get to watch the fight, I won. Because I'll pay for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's gonna be at my crib watching that shit. You know what I mean?
You know what's gonna be sweet? Just like Teofimo Lopez versus let's say Teofimo Lopez versus Devin Haney, right? He's gonna go against Senior, Floyd Mayweather, Roy Jones, every teacher that this guy has, and Teofimo Lopez is gonna be walking in with the wisdom of his dad. And if he beats these, because that's the way I see it. Devin Haney should be shoulder above a lot of these dudes with all those type of teachers.
But you're right what you said earlier. Like he's still both of them had a decision, and Teo chose that other route. And you know, hindsight is 20/20. We could all say, yo, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this dude said took this route. This dude took this route. But look at what the end result is. Now Teo is lined up with Loma, right?
Yeah.
And that's dope. That's dope. But at the end of the day, they're making so much noise right now during this coronavirus that I don't see nothing but all of them fighting each other unless somebody decides to move up.
Look at Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. The game planning is what beat Deontay Wilder. It wasn't just Tyson Fury. It was the game plan. It was the changing of the trainers. It was the adjusting, switching up.
I'm gonna give you a super chat for that point right there, man. And why nobody else is giving super chats? I've been out here for how long, man? I ain't seen no super chat yet. What's going on here, man? I ain't seen that many likes neither.
I take donations. You already know you can leave super chat or you can leave Cash App. Drunk Cash App. You want to support your boy, support the channel, support the movement. Damn it, I'm here. I'm talking to y'all. My wife is all alone in the bed.
Two lives in one night, bro. I didn't believe you were coming back, brother. I didn't believe you were coming back, but you came back.
Yo, Punch, I was about to go to bed. I was like, and I saw your name pop. I'm like, oh shit.
Man, you're losing confidence like that, man.
That's your fault, though. That's your fault.
Man.
Let's be honest, man. That's your fault, bro. You know we love you, but that's your fault.
I want to ask both of y'all real quick. I was hearing Teofimo Senior and Ellie, what's his name? Ellie Setback?
Yeah.
One of his videos. And he said, look at the what's his name? Luke Campbell, right?
Yeah.
He said, look what my son would do, and all you have to do is watch the Luke Campbell fight. And I studied it myself just to see what is he looking for. You know what I'm saying? What is Lomachenko's weapons? You know what I'm saying? Because I know Teofimo is very good at taking your best weapons away, you know? So I did a little study. Let me see what this guy see, you know? And I was like, oh shit. Because Luke Campbell, he's still right, he's still right next to Lomachenko.
Yeah.
And he gave Lomachenko a hard time. And I'm just saying this. Imagine if he hits him with one of those shots, Teofimo. I don't think Lomachenko's gonna get up from there. Well, I'm just gonna say it like that.
I'm not gonna.
I don't know. I'm just telling you. But I'm seeing him like, oh shit.
Lomachenko is a gutsy fighter too. We can't.
Yeah. He has to go forward though. That's the thing.
Like he
He
got
has a
put
good
in
foot.
but he came right back. He came right back.
I'm just
And
saying, he catches him, damn.
And I agree with that, and I'm gonna play devil's advocate again because I agree 100% with you, Guido, that if he catches him like that, right? And so let's say if it gets down to the nitty gritty, right? And then you got like this dude, what was that Japanese dude that gave him a tough time?
Nakatani.
Yeah, Nagatani. So Nagatani, the reason that if you look at that fight, the reason he was able to give him a tough time is because of his footwork and the awkward way that he
His
was
height
at,
too,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so he was throwing awkward, angles, and he was moving his feet. You know what I'm saying? And so it stagnated Teofimo to where he didn't throw as many punches. So yeah, Loma could do that, but at the end of the day, you could switch it up and say, hey, Linares was a hard hitter, and he made what's his name, Lomachenko think twice about throwing those combinations. You see what I'm saying? So it goes both ways.
And Glenn, he also dropped him too.
That's what I'm saying.
Lananas also dropped him.
Yeah, and everybody was shocked as hell.
Yeah, like he's invincible. Like he's invincible. Like what the fuck? It's boxing. Anything can happen. Shit.
Yeah.
So look at people saying. I think because we got used to, we get used to guys knocking people out, and then they go for a 12 round. People be like, oh, we want to see how they box in the 12 round. Then he boxed in the 12 round, and then people feel like he got exposed. I mean, look at the scorecard. The scorecard was 118, 110. 118, 110. 119, 109. Where was this close fight? Like, where was this thing that he got exposed because he went 12 rounds? Like, that's the saddest thing in boxing right now. You just can't lose a round. You can't go 12 rounds no more.
It was just an awkward fight, and he won clearly, It was just that the fighter was awkward and it was tough,
That's what I'm saying. He definitely won, you know what I'm saying? But it was just it was a first time, and guess what? You want a young rising champion like Teofimo to deal with things like that so that he could get out of his system. Now he actually went through that, and now he knows what to train for in the future.
Exactly. You need those fights. It's
exactly.
good
to gain experience, right? Yeah. Yeah. That was a learn lesson fight.
Mm-hmm. Yo, but my brothers, I'm about to head out. Thank you,
bro.
With your boy.
Yo, Glenn, it was nice talking to you, brother.
Yo, I'm glad I got to chop it up this time with y'all brothers, man. Like,
this was a good one. Tonight was a great. This was good. It was a good live stream.
It's getting better. Teofimo Lopez Sr., man, came through, gave us the info.
Yo, we need his son and him. We need both of them in this channel. That'd be dope.
Good looking, friends. Good looking, my brother. Yeah, man.
You got to do a quick review in the morning.
On up, bro. We moving on up. Thanks to y'all. I'm telling you, we moving on up, man.
Yo, do a quick review in the morning just to let the community know that what happened today as far as the new information.
Oh yeah, you already know. You know. I'm on the work.
My bad.
My brother. Before you go, I need those t-shirts, but I can buy 2 of them. So just to support you.
Yo, I'm set. Yo, like I said,
I want a red though. I want one black and one red.
One black, one red. Got you, bro.
Escolage or large. Well, Escolage. Yeah. Well, you can give me a large. I'll go take a large.
All right.
I'll pay for it. I know that's dope when you have the red and the blue. Oh,
I want to pay for one too, but I want to. My shit need to be extra, like 2XLT, because I'm tall as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Okay. Def.
I want to say good night to everybody and fans. Good night to you, and good night to the whole chat. Salute to everybody. Have a good night. God bless everybody. Be safe.
Have a great night. Friends, good looking now. You my brother. You already know each and every one of y'all. I love y'all. Peace out. God bless. On to the next. Make love to the wife if you have to. Whatever you need to do. Jerk it off. Do what you got to do. Relax.
Yo, Glenn, peace out, homie.